ladies and gentlemen. You're just going to have to put that one to bed as the only hiccup for tonight.
Yep.
Because it's going to be a perfect night. I just know it. I clicked the go live button like an hour ago. I did.
This is Josh Carroll speaking to you
Yeah,
all.
so let me just go ahead and I'm going to start over.
Your voice.
We're going to act like nothing happened. And you ready?
Yep.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pulaski Academy. I'm Joshua Carroll. I'm joined tonight by Holt Short, and on the sideline we have Bradley on the field.
Hey, how are y'all?
Hey, nice to have you down there. Thanks for joining us again.
Good to be here. Should I see the same joke this time?
What joke was that?
It's a beautiful night for Civil War.
Well, and you're right. You may say that just because these two schools are so close, both geographically and in relationships. A lot of these students at Pulaski Academy have, friends and best friends just a couple of miles away over at Little Rock Christian. These students have gone to summer camps together for years, and they're, there's a lot of great friendships there. Mm-hmm. And so for them to come out in this battle royale, so to speak, and fight each other on the football field, well, that's just kind of fun.
Well, and a thing that's really unusual about tonight's game, and we'll get into the stakes in a minute, but what's really unusual about this game is these teams usually don't meet in November.
That's right.
It's usually a September, maybe early October game.
Right.
It just kind of amps up the intensity.
It does, but at the same time, looking ahead, this is, like you said, this is the last game of the regular season. So looking ahead, a lot of times you're looking at the playoff brackets to decide, to see, what does this game decide? Who are we going to play? And really, it doesn't really change much, but for both Little Rock Christian and for Pulaski Academy, because we both come into this game, one is a 3, one is a 4 seed in the Central Division of the 7A conference.
Yep.
And so this game just means, okay, somebody's going to leave a number 3 and a number 4. It's not going to change that. And so looking at who our opponent will be next week, it will be a home game for Pulaski Academy. Let's go down to the field real quick.
Pulaski Academy has won the toss and elected to receive.
All right. So, it's one of those where we're going to end up hosting either depending on whether we are 3 or 4, we will host either the number 5 or the number 6 seed from the West Division of 7A. And so for us, that means pretty likely we're going to either host Bentonville West or Harbor.
So, and this is being the first season in 7A.
Right.
The format. You said there's a 6 seed. I believe that's the lowest seed, correct?
I think that's right.
So there's a couple of buys for the 1 and 2 seeds.
Yes, that's right.
And then 3 through 6 will play each other. Just 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. We had our brief stopover in 6A, but now we're in 7A. Done a little differently here. So, got 12 teams advancing, 6 pretty much from Northwest Arkansas, and then the 6 from the Central area.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be fun either way. So, this should, all that to say, this game is really just fun. There's not a whole lot riding on it. It's just
bragging
a fun,
rights.
just bragging rights for the next year. But it's either way, it's going to be a good game. Somebody asked me earlier tonight, what are my honest thoughts on this one? And I said, honestly, I think it's a toss-up.
It is. We had a chance to talk to our counterparts with LRCA, one of them, before the game, and incredibly nice. Like that, it's nice to see that. And so he mentioned a few people that were hurt, and so I don't know. It sounds like they've run into, had some injuries on the other side of the field that are. We're going to see if we can get that crowd mic turned down a bit.
I was going to ask the same thing. It's a little bit loud. Thank you.
But so they have a few injuries, and I believe, I'm not sure if we have any. We don't have an injury report. Maybe Bradley might be able to, not any current injuries, but just anyone that's not suited up or whatever. Maybe Bradley can look into that for us and let us know. is Errol, is he back? Or
Yes.
He is back. Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
I think
good.
I saw him out warming up, so I'm going to assume he's back and good to go.
Nope.
But, yeah, I think as far as I know, there's no one on the sideline.
Yep. Well, here we go. That is actually, speaking of injuries, this is number 81 kicking off for the Warriors. That's Brody Boast. And here's KJ, got a lot of room on that left side, and he gets tackled right at the 41-yard line. They're going to put him at the 42. That's where the Bruins will take off.
Bruins did win the toss prior to the game and elected to receive, as they always do.
2 quick notes from pregame. This is senior night for the PA Bruins, so I'm sure a lot of emotions running high for a good section of the team, including several notable players on both sides of the ball for PA. Also, national anthem, a student from either side singing along to the Star Spangled Banner.
That was beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I didn't catch that. There's the snap. Cobb rolls out the right side. He's going to keep this one across the 40 and is brought down at about the 45-yard line. It's a 2-yard gain for the Bruins.
I believe that was Garland Davis on the tackle for the Warriors. I do appreciate both sides have very visible numbers on their jerseys. Here is Cobb in the backfield. He's got, I'm trying to think, that's Cotros next to him. Man in motion. There's a give to William. He's looking for room and not finding much of it. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the Warriors played against Cabot and really struggled this year. Conway as well. But again, those were great teams to play against.
Yep.
They're facing the same struggles that PA is this year by being new to 7A. Here's Cobb in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's going to keep this one across the 50, the 40, the 30. Hang on, he jukes one, and he is forced out of bounds at the Warrior 20-yard line. That is good enough for a Hounds Lounge first down.
Well, and we didn't get to see the game. Unfortunately, we saw some of the game last week, but the last game that our viewers have got to see was 2 weeks ago, and we did not get to see that from Cobb because he just got stifled.
In the shotgun, he has a quick little play action. Now a pass out there, complete. That's Connor Coldren in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
There's starting off with a senior touchdown there. Good to see that. Cobb waited patiently, saw him open over the middle and hit him on the run. Can't draw him up better than that.
No, you can't.
So less than a minute and a half into the first quarter, and the Bruins are on the board.
Bradley, just a quick note for you down on the sideline. If there's any chance you could be next to whoever it is that makes those awesome sounds after a first down, I want the folks at home to hear what they're doing because it makes me laugh so hard.
Copy that.
Thank you, sir. Going for 2. It's going to the left side of the end zone. It is incomplete, just out of reach of his intended receiver.
Well, that touchdown was brought to you by Riley Hayes Roofing. We appreciate all of our sponsors tonight.
Yeah, and you mentioned it a moment ago, and it's the elephant in the room, so we do have to talk about it. That we've had some technical difficulties all season long that have really just kind of haunted us everywhere we go. And as it turns out, I'm not trying to dodge the bullet or anything to say, but at the same time, all of us are talking to each other, all of the different media groups from all the different schools, and the folks from Conway, Bryant, the ones in Cabot, we're all saying the same thing, is that we can't get a connection everywhere we go. And what's funny is at several of these places, we've been using a wired internet connection. So you think, well, shouldn't be cellular. It shouldn't be Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? We don't know. We're all clueless. We don't have a clue what's going on.
Gremlins.
Yeah. So luckily tonight, everything's going well so far. Knocking on wood. Everybody reach out and touch wood. There you go.
All right. So here's O'Donnell for first kick for the Bruins tonight.
Has it laying down on its belly, stitches touching the turf.
Straight to.
So what do we know about the Warrior offense? Coming into the game and seeing the weather, it's kind of curious how much throwing there would be. PA with only 1 play through the air on that first drive. It was a touchdown play for 19 yards. but the air is cleared up. There's no water in the way. Are we expecting everybody to air it out now?
Fireworks.
Fireworks?
Fireworks.
It could be.
Yep. Here's Camp Keller, and there's the give to Jackson Ward, and he is stopped short of the line of scrimmage. Who was that out there on the tackle?
You know, before we get too much further along, I do want to give our folks at home a chance to scan this QR code. And Christina, if you'll drop that score bug real quick for a second, if you'll scan that with your phone or just go to pabruins.tv, if that's easier, just go to pabruins.tv. You can click the link right there and put in your guess at tonight's final score. Let's go ahead and take that off the screen now.
Here's a little hint. Give PA at least 6 points on your guess.
Nice pass. It is complete. Out to number 11. That's Pete Greenwood.
So I want to point out something. I've never, I don't know, maybe I have and I just didn't pay enough attention. They had number 4 for the Warriors double covered at the line of scrimmage. No, okay, now they don't, but they did on that play.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
So that was one of the players that we were told to keep an eye out for, and there's the pass to him and in and out of his hands.
Just hit him right in the fingertips.
That was Fuller on the coverage there.
But yeah, if you head over to pabruins.tv, you put in your guess at the final score of tonight's game, and you could win a gift card to Homer's Kitchen Table just down the street. Homer's Kitchen Table provides all the food up here in the press box tonight. We had some delicious fried chicken and all the fixings up here. But that's brought to you by Rise Counseling and Diagnostics.
There's another incomplete pass, and the Bruins are off the field. That's a turnover on downs. You really cannot have a better start.
No.
Other than if they recover the onside kick. But, I mean, that's,
yeah.
You know, for the defense, that's a huge momentum moment.
Big stop.
For them. Yeah, big stop.
9 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bruins lead 6-0 after their first scoring drive going unanswered. Bruins take the field once again. They're at their own 44-yard line. Cobb in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers. Scratch that. Man in motion. Quick handoff. That's William Sabota with the carry, and he is met immediately after about looks like they're going to mark it a 2-yard gain.
You all do not need to adjust your systems. That is number 53 out there, Christian Lewis. He is 6'7", 450 pounds.
Good grief.
Yes.
Can confirm from ground level.
So Cobb keeping it. He picks up about 4 or 5 yards there. Bruins, interestingly enough, and Bradley, you pointed this out, they only threw once in that first drive, and then they've started off with 2 straight running plays here.
I mean, on a night like tonight where it was kind of borderline, if you were going in with the mindset of we may not be able to throw it a ton because it's wet or whatever.
Yeah.
Be good for ball security to just run it instead.
Yeah.
Cobb passes to the right side. It's complete to Will Manning, and he picks up the Hounds Lounge first down.
He goes
Here you go,
out of
Josh.
bounds at the 41-yard line, and that's a Hounds Lounge first down.
I love it. I love it. They came up with that one all on their own. Cobb has the snap, rolling out the left side. Looks like he's going to keep this one. He's across the 40, across the 35, and runs out of bounds before reaching the 30-yard line. It looks like they're going to give him a 9-yard gain on that play. It'll be 2nd and 1.
I mean, that's 3 straight first downs running. Like, I don't think I recall ever seeing that. So, empty backfield.
Yep, 5 wide. He's got 3 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. 8 minutes, 16 seconds, 14 seconds on the play clock. Now he looks ready. Cobb has the snap, looks to the right, now runs to the left. He's going to keep it again. Across the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Wow. With a quarterback keeper, Brandon Cobb.
My goodness.
That was a gritty run from the senior.
No doubt. Taking a hit right there at the very end. I'm not sure if you could see that.
He leaned into it, yeah.
But, yeah, he really did. He leaned into it just to make sure that, yeah, he's going to take that hit, but he's not going to get knocked out of bounds.
Yep, this is going to hurt, but
looks like William Sabota. Nope, they've tricked me as well. Thought he was going to kick it. Cobb throws it in the left side of the end zone, nearly picked off. So that, again, a 2-point conversion going no good.
That was number 10, Anderson Kircher, on the coverage for the Warriors on that play. Had to go for 2 to make up for the 2 you didn't make the last time.
Right. Well, and great job for him. I mean, it's great pass defense.
oh man, yeah. And I mean, maybe that is it. Maybe the coaches saw something in reviewing and said, "Hey, these guys are vulnerable for the run. Let's hit them with it," and they certainly have.
That's twice the Bruins have made it into the Caldwell Toyota red zone, and so twice they've been able to score on it.
Yep.
Picking up that touchdown. Those touchdowns brought to you by Riley Hayes Roofing.
That's right. Might be heading up to Caldwell Toyota myself.
Right.
Gonna be looking for a new car
on the market there.
Yep.
A quick note on the defense. The last time that the Bruins were on defense, the sideline was yelling quite a bit to their own guys, watch the ball, watch the ball. I'm not sure if they're expecting the Warriors to pull out some trickeration. I don't know if they're are they prone to do the sort of trick plays that the Bruins do?
Negative.
Okay. Maybe they think there's something in their back pocket. Who knows?
Could be.
But there was a whole lot of watch the ball. Maybe just a watch for loose ones here in this wet, at least wet turf.
You know, it wouldn't
Speaking
surprise
of
me
which,
if they have the time for it. Oh,
we got an offside.
yeah, I bet they do. Yeah.
Some laundry on the field. That's a PI roofing penalty on the Bruins.
Depending on the timing and who fields that kick, they might have time enough for a rugby-style lateral.
Free kick
That's
infraction
true.
You know,
against the
and
kicking team.
then you can get
5-yard
it back
penalty.
to your traditional
Free
running
kick.
back who's back here deep to receive.
Yeah.
But he's got enough room to catch up speed and take off like you would field a normal field goal or
That's a good point.
a normal kickoff.
Yeah.
So I'm just watching their formation and see this guy back here and putting those kind of things together. That's all I'm basing that on.
That seems, logical. Occam's razor and all.
Well, you know, logic is what you look for in a computer programmer.
Oh, that's loose, but it's still
Yeah,
covered.
he's got that covered up.
Was that?
I think it was 1, but let's see. 11. Pete Greenwood jumped on that and covered it up.
Another senior out there. Other side of the ball. He's going to stay on the field, it looks like.
Every single time I see a team field one of our onside kicks the correct way, the best way, I always have flashbacks of that scene in Captain America where he was like in basic training and they throw that dummy grenade out there and grenade, and he jumps on it. Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. And everyone else is just looking at him.
Keller has the ball, looking for someone to throw it to, and he found someone, picks up the first down. Looks like that's Ryan Burkett.
Just a bit of blown coverage there. Little backyard ball scrambled out.
Picks up the first down for the Warriors. The ball is spotted. It looks like that's at the 28-yard line. First down for them.
Wind is starting to pick up just a hair. It's not affecting the flag on the west side of the field yet, but it's starting to pick up just a hair.
That thing is probably so soaked from this afternoon's rain.
That's true.
Oh, and he went nowhere.
He stumbled a little bit. That was
Braylon Criswell.
Yep.
I think he was stopped by J.T. Phelan.
that was a second string running back for the Warriors there.
7 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bruins lead 12-0 over Little Rock Christian. Has the snap. Quick handoff. That's Braylon Criswell once again. Picks up a gain of another 2 yards. It'll be third down and 6 to go.
I believe that was Logan that tacked up his second tackle of the night.
Third and 6.
I do like that the student section is not wavered,
Right.
despite the weather.
Yeah, they're in full force.
Oh.
Keller. Oh, and he finds him. Wow! Deep in the red zone. Keller connects with his intended receiver. That is number 4, Pierre Pickens. Excuse me, Man Pickens. I was corrected.
I mean, there's nothing on our notes that actually clarify that. So once again, we appreciate the our counterparts filling us in on that. That was right over the fingertips of Fuller. He just could not quite bat it down.
This time Keller in the empty backfield. Throws it to a receiver that wasn't quite expecting it. That was Pete Greenwood.
It's a good thing he won, because that was going to be good for at least 5-6 yards, if not the full touchdown. Second down.
Really got to hand it to both fan bases.
Yeah.
They've filled up the stands over on the visitor side, and plenty of Bruin fans out here to support the team. Keller passes it. I'm not sure what 17 was doing. I think he batted his own pass down.
I think it was just another some miscommunication. It was a slant, and again, if he'd hit him, it would have been a dangerous ball for the Bruins. But
yeah, Coach wanted to ask him about that one too. So
you zigged when you should have zagged.
So there's third down, 9 yards to go from the 9. Another empty set for Keller. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. He has the snap, looking under pressure, rolls out of the pocket. He's going to throw this one into the end zone, and it's intercepted, and he'll take it to the ground. That was Luke Sullivan.
That was Adams, and I did not see who the other one.
Oh, excuse me, that's 15. 15, not 16.
Yeah, that was Adams
Camp
on
Caldwell.
the pressure. Yeah.
Excuse me. 15, not a 16. That was Camp Caldwell.
Yeah, Caldwell tracked that all the way in.
Yep. Well, and then the quarterback was feeling a lot of pressure. He had 2 different Bruins coming onto him, and they were only rushing 3, and they just blew right past that offensive line. So Bruins with 2 straight turnovers.
Incredible. 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. The Bruins from their own 6-yard line. Not a great position on the field, but let's see if they can just bust out of it real quick. That's William Sabota with the carry. I'm not sure he made it back to the original line of scrimmage. I think, they lost a yard, so it'll be second down and 11.
No, can get a little dicey down there, especially if you're trying to run east to west, but at the same time trying to run straight up the middles. You're not going to have much luck either. They got, looks like they only have 3 up there, but there's Cobb. He picks up that yard and then a couple more maybe, but.
Maybe. Now let's see where they spot it. Nope, just 2 yards, so it'll be third and 9.
5:45 left to go in the first quarter.
Cobb sets up in an empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. He's going to keep it again, rolling out the left side across the 10, and is stopped at just shy of the 15-yard line.
Interesting predicament here. Yeah, we've seen the Bruins punt a few times, several times this year when they've been in the same situation, but this is 4th and 1.
They're already going for it. There's no question.
sorry to
It's a long one.
Yeah,
it's a long one,
It's
too.
about a 1.5 or a 1 3/4, but yeah. Another empty set. Trying to get somebody to jump off sides.
.13 seconds left on the play clock. They're still going to go for it, looks like.
Rolls out the right side, throws it, and it's caught. William Sabota picks up that Hounds Lounge first down with a leap into the air.
Man, that took a lot of concentration to bring that ball in. That ball is not easy to catch tonight with as much water as we have going around. He was able to bring that in. That was very impressive.
Picks up the Hounds Lounge first down. 4.5 minutes left in the quarter. Quick handoff. That's Katros. Charlie, the one and only Cinco. And that's we've already had our first live fan feedback of the night. Sarah says, "Let's go, Cinco." Woo-hoo! And that's, I mean, it spells out woo-hoo, but I'm imagining that's how she said it. So.
I'm sorry, what was that, Joshua? Thank
He's
you.
channeling. Bradley, do you see Javian Walker down there? I'm looking for him because he hadn't been. As much as they've run, he has not gotten the ball, and
I will be on the lookout.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe he's a scratch.
Cobb has the snap, rolling out the left side, and he is forced back off the line of scrimmage. Not far, though. It looks like they're going to say he had forward progress up to the 25, so it's not going to move the line at all.
That was a big hit by, that is number 34. That is Jackson Carlson.
Chris Lane also says, "Go, Charlie, go, Cinco. Go, Bruins." Cobb has the snap from an empty set, looking under pressure. He's going to throw it, and it is caught. That is number 18, Max Conine, with the reception, and another Hounds Lounge first down.
At the 34-yard line, and that's a Hounds Lounge first down.
So 3:09 left to go in the first quarter. Bruins, couple of big conversions there. Getting inching closer to Warrior territory.
Katros in the backfield on Cobb's left side. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Pass immediately goes to the left side to Sabota.
Pass is complete to William Sabota.
And there's no gain on the play.
He's stopped by Anderson Kircher. Correction, number 18, Connor Davis.
He's stopped by Connor Davis on that one.
They haven't taken any shots downfield. I mean, it's been dink and dunk and a few slants here and there, but nothing.
Well, you think about it. Yeah, they've got a towel to dry that off, but every time they put it back down, it's going to get wet off that turf again. So maybe they're just thinking it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth the risk.
Checks out.
To answer your question, Javion Walker is on the sideline. He is dressed out, and he's near the coaching staff, so it's possible he come back in. But
good deal.
Beyond getting a visual on him, I've not gotten an update.
Looks like we have our very first Henson Loop Automotive timeout.
Pulaski Academy.
That's awesome. We don't normally get that from the officials. I love that he announced the timeout.
And it's really clear.
Yeah, it is.
That is the clearest I've ever heard.
Somebody find Eric Ellis and pat him on the back for us, would you?
Good job. Good job. Well, do we want to tell everyone about one of our sponsors? Maybe.
Let's go ahead and real quick, we're going to do a what a burger, what a play. Check this one out. Here's a replay of that interception. That is what a burger, what a play. What a Burger is open 24 hours right there on Chenal. It's one of Grant's favorite places.
Yeah.
When is the deadline for perfect prediction?
7:30.
7:30. So there's
7 minutes left.
I'm going to say aim for the over, folks.
Aim for the over. 7:30, so you can still, if you haven't put in your perfect prediction to win that gift card to Homer's Kitchen Table, do that now. It's pabruins.tv. Head there, you can put in your perfect prediction. We don't sell that information, by the way. Somebody was putting in, I remember who it was. It was my good friend Beverly. She put in some fake information, I guess, because she, probably didn't think she'd win, but she ought to know now. She knows. Yeah. She's going to win. She's got it. But anyway, nope, give us the real information because that doesn't go anywhere. It just goes to me so that I can get a hold of you.
Well, that pass was intended for Great House and just overthrew him. Looked like there was a little late contact by the defense there. That one did not miss.
Pass complete to Sabota. Once again, he picks up another first down.
Going to work on getting some scores from around the state at the
Brilliant.
end of this quarter. And also, I want to see if I can pull up some stats, seasonal stats. So, since this is the last season of the game,
right,
or last game of the season,
Javion Walker in the backfield with Cobb to his right.
There you go.
He does have his left ankle taped up, but otherwise he's out there. He's dressed out, ready to go.
Good deal.
He's going to move to the left side now. Cobb has an additional 3 receivers, on the right, 1 to the left. Pass is going downfield to the left side, just out of reach for Walden Culpepper to pull it in. And yes, Corey Davis, that's me.
Like they had Walker out there to block for Cobb, as he's rolling out to the left. They had single coverage. It was well covered though, so it's one of those where Cobb, had to put it just right in order to make sure receiver was going to bring it in.
Just under 2 minutes left in the quarter. The Bruins lead 12-0. Cobb has an empty set, 4 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. He's rolling out the left side. He's going to keep this one again across the 50. Dodge one across the 40 and runs out of bounds at the 40 before taking a lick. Now, and you've watched the progression of this guy over the last 4 years, and it's just incredible the amount of football IQ he's really gained.
It is, yeah.
Because you look back at film from him of even 2 years ago, and he's taken a lick hard on that play right there.
Yeah.
I mean, a hard lick. And so now he's looking to see where can he slide, where does he need to slide, and where can he just step out of bounds.
Yep. Well, here's Walker, and he is off to the races.
He's gone. At the 15,
Go home,
the
young
10,
man.
the 5, touchdown, Javion Walker. Wow.
Goodness, that was an impressive little pitch play.
I thought a couple of our coaches were about to jump out of their shoes.
Well,
It's a quick update from the sideline. Javion Walker is in the game.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Bradley on the field, everybody.
Go back to what you said about Cobb, but at the same time, slide, get out of bounds, but then on that touchdown that he scored earlier, he recognized I got to lean into it if I want to get in the end zone.
Lean over, take the hit. Go ahead.
There's O'Donnell on the extra point. The Bruins have an 19-point lead.
1 minute, 33 seconds left in the first. Folks, if it's your first time joining us on PA Live, well, thank you and welcome. You'll notice that, well, as some people would say, you talk a lot. And so I want to explain that a little bit. That's simply because we do try to describe each play a little bit more in detail than you might normally see on a televised broadcast. And that's simply because we have several friends of the Bruin community who are fans of the team that want to keep up with the game as well, who are blind or visually impaired. And so that's why we do that, just so that they know what's going on as well.
So I just realized something.
Okay.
What game? This is game 9.
Sounds right.
So Cobb just would have passed 3,000 yards.
Wow.
On the season.
Jiminy.
Came in at 29.92, and it was on that touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Huh.
Crazy.
That seems like a lot of yards.
Yeah. Well, and if this was anywhere else, if this was, not a football game or not high school level, I might be tempted to throw something up on the video board that says, 3,000 yards.
Oh, yeah.
But our coaches would never be okay with distracting them from the game like that.
No,
so wouldn't even think about it.
You throw that on the board, they throw things up at the booth.
Right. Here's O'Donnell. He's got it. This time the stitches were facing up toward the sky. Once again, fielded well by Pete Greenwood. He's just been on it tonight.
I noticed that the other players, I don't know if he's yelling at him, I got it, or what the case is, but they kind of cleared out for him. Like they were like, okay, he's going to get it.
Right.
Because it wasn't like, and I wonder if maybe they recognize, hey, if we have 3 guys trying to jump on the ball at the same time, that's just going to create more chaos. Let's let one guy kind of call the catch, call off the other defenders.
Keller has the snap, passes to the right side. It's complete to Man Pickens. That's about let's call that a 6-yard gain. It's 2nd and 4 for the Warriors.
Barnes with a good job bringing the much larger receiver down there. It's one of those that could very well have gone for another 10, 15 yards.
Keller has one man in the backfield on his right side. That's Jackson Ward. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. He's in the shotgun. There's the snap. Kind of a quick snap there. I think that was...
He just got tackled by his own man.
Did you notice that? It was just kind of like they looked away and then, boom, snapped it?
No, I did not know. I just noticed the running back got tackled by his own. Well, one of our
ran into him.
Defensive linemen pushed the offensive lineman right into him. That was,
yeah.
But no, I did not see.
Maybe I saw that weird. I want to go back and watch that play myself. It was kind of like this, where they looked away and then looked down, and as soon as his eyes were down, that's when they snapped it. So it was like
what the burger? What the play? He is going to get swallowed by a sloth. The Bruins, and the Bruins are saying they have the ball. And the referees are saying the Bruins have the ball. That is a third turnover. 3 possessions for the Warriors, 3 turnovers for the Bruins. And not an ideal start for Little Rock Christian to kick off the second quarter. I did not see who came up with that ball. I just saw a whole lot of jumping and celebrating by the boys in blue.
Hey, Holt, do I need to come upstairs?
Yeah, go ahead and head on up.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so Cobb's in the backfield. He has got twins on either side. There's a snap. There's the give. That is, who was that up the middle? That was Cotros. He was in the lineup at the tight end spot. With a little pitch forward, and Bruins picked up 8 yards.
28-yard line, 2nd and 2.
So Cobb's got trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side, single coverage in the near side. Got Cotros to his left. Warriors only sending 3. Cobb's looking deep. He's got a man, but he's also got a defender, and that defender intercepts it. And the Warriors return the favor and pick up their own interception, or turnover rather. That was Culpepper was the intended target. Culpepper with the tackle as well. And we have started off the second quarter with 2 straight turnovers. Got me flipping back and forth real quick between my spotting charts here. Here's Keller in the shotgun. Trips to the far side. Single receiver in the near side. He throws to that single receiver, and that single receiver turns around just in time to catch the ball. That was Tristan Watson. And he picks up a first down for the Warriors, and they are in Bruin territory right at the 48-yard line. They're actually going to say 47. So here's Keller. Trips to the far side, single receiver in the near side. Bruins looking to blitz. Keller says, hold up. What do we think, Coach?
Yeah.
Bruins still showing blitz.
Bradley, come on over.
Sending 5. And the ball is loose on the ground again, but sending 6. It's batted down in the line of scrimmage. Who was it? That was Adams.
Caden Nash picks it up. Was it Adams that got his hand on the ball?
Big paw up in the air, yep.
There you go. Well, that's a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down.
I don't want to say anything, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. There's been only 1 penalty in this game. Literally 1 penalty in the entire quarter. That has to be some sort of record.
So we're going to blame Holt here in a few minutes.
Yep. It's all on me.
Keller backing up to
And
pass.
the Warriors pick up the first down despite really good coverage.
Just barely. That was Tristan Watson on the reception down to the Bruin 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
Rutherford almost got to Criswell. He's going to get to Criswell at some point tonight. Criswell's already thrown 1 interception from the blitz, or the rush, rather.
Gain of 12 on that play. And again, the Warriors are looking to their sideline to get things figured out.
1st and 10 at the 23. Here's Criswell. There's the give. I'm sorry, the give to Criswell. And he is stopped in the backfield.
TJ Logan in the backfield, bringing him down for a loss.
He's had quite a few big plays tonight.
Loss of 6 on that play. Back to the 29-yard line.
It's the dangers of playing out of the shotgun. Risk giving up that much yardage if the play does not go your way.
Warriors just have not found the same rhythm that the Bruins have so far in this game.
No.
Keller looking downfield, and it is out of bounds near side.
Intended for the middle school cheering section for the Bruins.
Closest Warrior was number 5, Watson. So 3rd and long to go for Little Rock Christian. No panic yet from the Warriors. If you don't mind.
We're
can talk out
calling
loud,
an
it's
audible
fine.
here. Yeah, we're calling an audible on the play calling. Go ahead.
Keller in the shotgun again, 3rd and long. He's scrambling quite a bit down to the 45-yard line. Heaves it downfield, and it goes through the hands of one Warrior and into the hands of another. First down, Little Rock Christian at the 5-6-yard line. Looks like that is Pete Greenwood once again. We've said his name a lot tonight.
Yep, that was just silly.
Yes.
I mean, he threw that from the 45-yard. Like, he was all the way back, almost near the midfield. Started at the 29-yard line, and still found a man.
Can't really fault anyone on the Bruins side for that play. That was just a heave and a hope.
Fluke, yeah. Oh.
7:50 remaining here in the first half. Keller in the shotgun once again. One receiver either side, including Watson on the far left. Keller keeps it and gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gains 1.5, 2 yards before going out of bounds. So 2nd and goal. What, you have a depth chart?
That's right.
That's convenient.
I'm fancy like that.
So 2nd and goal. They mark it at the 5-yard line.
Even have their names in big letters.
Look at that.
In case.
Same formation this time. 4 hash marks with the Warriors going right to left. This was a handoff to Criswell, and he is stopped at the 5-yard line.
Actually, I think that was Ward. They
that
slipped
Ward?
back. Yeah, they have 20.
There we go.
Here's the problem is one's 22, one's 27, so you
Yeah.
have to like stare at that 7 and that 2 and figure out which one it is.
Yeah, that was Ward on that play, and he will stay on the field. Keller right now with 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right, including Jackson Ward. Looks to his left, pass, a little slant over the middle, and they're going to mark him at the shadow of the goal line. 4th and goal here.
A big play coming up, 4th and 1 for the Warriors, and they looks like, are they going to give the ball to the big man?
I mean, wouldn't you?
I would, or run behind him at least. No, they're going to run behind him.
They've got a battering ram out there named Christian Lewis, who's come in on the left side of the offensive line. Keller hands it off to Ward. Ward is that left side. He is stopped. Wow. What a stand by the Bruins.
Goodness gracious. Who was that on the stop? That was was that Nash and Phelan?
A whole host of Bruins. There are at least 2 guys that brought him down just then.
I believe that was those 2. So Bruins with their 4th forced turnover tonight.
Wow.
2 on downs, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception.
I really thought it'd be a little more back and forth than this. I didn't think you'd be trading a touchdown for a a goal line stop like
turnover,
that
yeah.
here in the second quarter.
That's 3 turnovers.
Oh, us of little faith, Christina. Us of little faith. 19-0, Bruins maintain the shutout so far here with 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half. I'm going to call you out over the air. It's fine. This is a pitch back out of the end zone and brought down to the 10-yard line. That was Javion Walker on the play, on the run. Gain of 9.
Illegal shift against the offense.
My bad.
At the distance of the goal.
That's on me.
Replay first down.
So a PI roofing penalty flag. We'll go ahead and give your emails so people can send hate mail to you.
Yeah.
Calling out the lack of penalties in this game.
Yes.
If you'd said PI roofing, it would have negated it. Just saying. So I believe that's the first penalty on the Bruins tonight.
I believe so, yeah. 1 penalty for each side.
Which with the illegal shift, they'll go half the distance to the goal. It basically remains 1st and 10 from the half-yard line. Another handoff in the end zone, and that looks like
they're going to give it to him right at the half-yard line.
He got out.
Yeah.
He got out, and you can't force them back into the end zone for a safety. So it would be 2nd down and same for PA.
Maybe gave up an inch.
So 2nd down. Cobb in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 3 to the far, his left. Cobb looking to his left, across the field, complete at the 2, across the 10-yard line. Oh, almost thought he went out of bounds, across the 20, and out of bounds at the 23-yard line. That was Javion Walker, I believe.
Yep.
Good for a Hounds Lounge. First down, woof, woof, baby. Here with 5:34 remaining in the first half.
Interesting, they've had him out at the wide receiver position, like the far side. It works.
It does. So they mark him out at the 21-yard line. That's where we'll start this set of downs. Cobb putting Walker on his left hip. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Handoff to Walker, coming our way. Across the 25-yard line. And a group hug across the 30. That's going to be close to the chains.
My goodness, he knocked number 20 back. That was Tate Ferguson for the Warriors. Just knocked him back about 3 yards and still kept pushing forward.
And they'll move the chains for another Hounds Lounge first down.
Coaches say, let's get you out of there. Take a breath. Let's think about running into the other people at 40 miles an hour like that, and maybe try to avoid them next time.
3 receivers to Cobb's left, 2 to the right, here on the right hash mark. Cobb in the shotgun. He'll keep it, go to his right. And, he's upended there by number 40, Aiden Sansom. They will mark it up for a gain of about 1 on the play, second down for the Bruins.
Coach is over there telling him, you got to stay upright. Don't go upside down. That's not how this works.
Ideally head above heels.
Yes.
Vertical as much as possible. So second down and 9. Katros, the lone back. Now he's put in motion to the left. Cobb, pass complete. A high one brought back down by Connor Coldren. It's good for a Hounds Lounge first down. Gain of about 10 on the play.
That is the second play tonight where, he's throwing it high.
Yeah.
And his receivers have kind of said, nope, I'm bringing that one in. And still, again, just the concentration required to bring that ball in, touch your fingertips.
You can throw the ball high as long as your guy's the only one that can get to it.
Yeah.
And with Connor Coldren in that instance and in several, that's been the right play. A little bit of a scramble of the formation here. 4 receivers to the right. Cobb rolling to his right, tosses it up again for Cauldron, and we're going to have a PI roofing penalty flag here. An easy call against number 9, Malachi Mumfree.
A couple flags out there. Both refs saw it, I believe.
Most people in the stadium did.
Pass interference against the defense, 15 yards from the previous ball. Result of the play is a first down.
I'm sorry, did no one fill in the referee what kind of first down it is, though?
Is that a Hounds Lounge first down?
Hounds Lounge first down, that's right.
So 1st and 10, they will mark this one. I should be better at math. 41-yard line inside Warrior territory.
I guess they really can't put money in his pocket. That might look a little suspicious.
That's true.
Yeah.
But if they sponsor both, never mind. 3:49 remaining here in the first half. 19-0. Bruins with a healthy but first half lead against the Warriors. Teams virtually, or rather, they are 3-4 in the standings. Cobb across the 40, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line by number 45. That's Gray Earls, which,
yeah.
Oh, man, that is,
There's so many.
He had that tackle down to a T.
There it is.
There we go. There's the pun. We found it.
Let me get my big hook.
Second down. Gain of 4 on the play. Cobb in the shotgun. He's got, I believe that's Walker to his right. Puts a man in motion to the right. Walker gains about 4 on the play before being brought down by number 34, Jackson Carlson, who's kind of hobbling a little bit on that play. But he's going to stay out there. Third down and 3 to go for the Bruins.
He probably needs to get off, but he's not going to. He's going to tough it through. I don't necessarily. Yeah, he needs to get off the field.
Ooh, a little bit of movement there on the Warriors side, but no penalty on that. Walker with the handoff. Good for the first down and then some. And he's upended at the 25-yard line. That's a Hounds Lounge first down.
That was Gabe Schroeder out there. That is What is it? I believe that's their. Hold up.
And that's a Hell's Lounge first down.
Yeah, he plays wide receiver too.
Okay,
So
they've got a couple of Ironmen, which we haven't seen 53 as much as we thought we would.
Yeah.
On both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
But like most high school teams, you have some guys that will be out there for offense and defense. Cobb in the shotgun. Cotros to his right, 2 receivers either side. Cotros a handoff, and not much going there.
No, it was Gabe Schroeder is also their punter. That's what it was.
Ah, okay.
We haven't seen a punt tonight, so we wouldn't know that. I wonder how that works. Like, I mean, I guess he's out there wide receiver. Maybe it's kind of like he'll come out there and get, if they want to do the fake, kind of like the Bruins have done a few times with Cobb.
Second down and 10 for the Bruins. 2 receivers either side. Cobb, a pitch to Cotros. Cotros, gain of 5 and brought down at the 18-yard line.
Well, and I mean, I don't know if Cobb saw the blitz coming on the right side, or the coaches saw it, but they're just picking up, I guess, things that the Warriors are putting out there and saying, well, we'll go the other direction then.
Yeah.
If you
They've done a great job of going where the defenders aren't.
hit them where they ain't.
Exactly.
I think that was Sun Tzu.
Pass the puck where they're going to be. Never mind. Cobb in the shotgun once again. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right.
You lost me at puck.
Fair enough. It was worth a shot. Cobb rolling to his right. Finds a little bit of a hole, and it closes quickly.
Oh.
That was a great job by number 28, I believe.
Yep. That was Garland Davis, another two-way player. We have our first timeout.
Timeout.
Of the second half.
Pulaski Academy.
The timeout brought
That is
to
your
you
second
by.
charge timeout.
Henson Loop Automotive.
Thank you. Can't
So-
really see that.
So that is the second timeout taken by the Bruins. They have one. Scoreboard says.
4th and 4.
Scoreboard says.
4th and 4. I'm surprised. It almost seems like something that the 4th and 4, they stop them here. That gives them more time to, try to come down and score, which, the Warriors are needing to do, having been shut out so far in the first half.
Guess Coach Lucas and company want to make a statement here before the break. Cobb in the shotgun, 3 to his right, 2 to his left, with the ball placed in the middle of the field. Cobb, pass complete to Cauldron and out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Good for Hounslown's first down, as we are now comfortably within the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Now, the Warriors sent 5 that time, and offensive line has done an amazing job tonight holding off the blitz.
48 seconds on the clock here for Pulaski Academy. A little more concise set on the 12-yard line. Cobb rolling to his right and then reverse. A little bit of room. I think going for the sideline, but doesn't get there. He's brought down at the 10-yard line on the numbers.
The entire band section saw a whole lot of real estate on the far side for him to try to get to. Unfortunately, the defenders
Timeout.
just
Pulaski
that fast.
Academy. That is their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
So 36 seconds left. Second down, and they're going to call it 8 to go.
Coach Lucas and company wanting some cushion, I guess, before we go into the halftime break.
Can't hurt.
Do we have anything special during halftime? We had all the senior night stuff pregame. The Warriors of Little Rock Christian Academy.
So one thing that I've noticed, and I kept waiting for you to mention it, we have Power Rangers in the stands.
We do.
It's
I don't know.
It's Gold and Blue Night. That's what it is. It's Gold and Blue Day, Gold and Blue Night. All the kids, lower school, upper school, we're all encouraged to wear. Actually, I think lower school wore pink because it's still like I don't know.
Okay.
Pink, I think, but yeah, the upper school and the middle school, blue and gold, like coming decked out. I don't know if we can get a shot of the student section, but there is gold hats galore. I saw a couple of blue Power Rangers. And I think a gold Power Ranger?
I saw a yellow Power Ranger
Yellow.
earlier. I will say, I think there are Power Rangers every game. I acknowledged at least one, maybe 2 Pink Rangers the last game that I worked, which was the Pink Out Night. So makes total sense.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah.
Hey, a high football kick. and out of play
And
into the aforementioned student section, and a construction worker takes it. They'd find the one person with a helmet in the stands.
and he says, why? And then the person next to him says, no.
Free kick infraction against the kicking team. 5 yards from the out-of-bounds spot. First down.
So a PI roofing penalty flag on that play. Warriors will take over 1st and 10 as they mark it on the Little Rock Christian 35-yard line.
Let's see. I got a cowboy, got a construction worker. I don't remember a king as part of Village People, though. But there is a crown down there.
That's the leader of the village. He's come down from his
chosen
ivory
one.
tower to visit the YMCA.
We have
So
no idea where that was going.
So 30 seconds for the Warriors to go 65 yards. As that one is batted in the backfield, 33, Peyton Adams gets a paw on it as he was battling the lineman. So a second down here for the Warriors. Kim Keller just couldn't get the ball up high enough to get it over the big paw of Peyton Adams.
I love it. Did you just come up with that?
I did.
That was awesome.
I know, right? A bear paw.
Why you gotta wait until the very last game to put that out there? Like,
I was just put up in the booth, dude.
that's fair.
My first time up here this season.
That's fair.
Keller rolling to his right here on second down. Pass is caught. They will actually mark him about a half-yard shy of the first down marker.
That's not a very. No, they're gonna give him.
They give him the.
That's not very favorable to them, but okay.
So 3rd and inches here
7 seconds.
at the 44.5-yard line. Yeah, not much time to get something off here. Keller rolling to his right, looking downfield. Plenty of room and plenty of time, but not a ton of room down on this side as the Bruins bat it down. Or was that caught?
Nope. Colin wanted that. He wants it back because he was looking to go back the other way. So that will conclude the first half. Bruins leading 26-0. I did not have a goose egg on the board. And
No.
Yeah.
That was not on my bingo card, but the way this Bruins defense performed here in the first 24 minutes of play, it bears out. What a goal line stand here.
Yeah.
On one of the last drives by the Warriors. That is a well-earned goose egg on the visitor side of the scoreboard for the Bruins. So, as you said, 26-0 here at the half. We will be taking the audio for the band performance here in a moment, and then the cheerleaders after that, I believe. We will not have the audio for that because of copyright and rights and et cetera and so forth. So, but either way, keep it right here on PA Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pulaski Academy Drum Brigade, led by junior drum major Sarah Hutcherson, is thrilled to bring you the music from one of the most popular classic rock bands of all time, Journey. Our show this year features 3 of Journey's most popular hits, starting with Paul Bunyan's arrangement of Journey's 1981 favorite, Don't Stop Believing, featuring senior Jack Lowenthal on trumpet. will perform Ralph Ford's upbeat arrangement of the 1980 classic Any Way You Want It. The band will close tonight's performance with Paul Marcus' arrangement of Separate Ways, Worlds Apart. Let's hear it one more time for Junior Drum Major Cheryl Hutchison and the Pulaski Academy Drum Brigade.
Let's pull that in nice and tight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue our Akel's Carpet One halftime show with a performance by the cheer and dance team, it looks like. But as you are probably aware, we can't bring you the audio of that, and we'll put that banner up there for folks just in case they don't listen. But we can't air the audio simply because that music is copywritten, and we want to keep this moving for you on YouTube. So joining me for halftime this afternoon or this evening is our own head of school.
Yes.
Okay, I got to make it's so kind of confusing right now. Let me help you out real. There you go.
There we go.
And Gary Sullivan.
Absolutely.
So welcome.
Josh, thank you so much. Thank you to PA. It's been 4 months into the job now, so absolutely loving it. Loving this first LRCA versus PA rivalry game.
Yep.
Obviously, we're off to a good start. Hopefully, we can finish this off in the second half. But absolutely loving our time here in Little Rock so far. So it's been great.
So, I'm going to just to point out the pink elephant in the room. You don't sound like you're from Stuttgart.
No, a little bit
Little
further
Rock.
south. A little bit further south.
Okay.
So South Africa.
Okay.
South Africa. I've been in the States though since '99.
Very good.
Came over right out of high school. Went over to Columbus, Georgia, for college, and came over on an athletic scholarship and met my wife in Columbus. She's a Georgia native, and then various stops along the way, but work-related stops. And then the last 6 years we were back in Columbus at a school there at Brookstone School, and my wife obviously was a bit of a homecoming for her, and fast forward 6 years later, and we find ourselves in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Awesome.
So absolutely loving it. Very similar cities of almost similar size. Little Rock's a little bit bigger than Columbus, but you got the Chattahoochee River running through the town there. You got Arkansas River running through Little Rock down here, and very similar feel, both from a school setup, a family feel, cultural feel. So absolutely, it's been an easy move for us.
I was in the back of my mind somewhere. I was like, Columbus. Wait a minute, that's where Fort Benning is.
It is. It is now newly renamed Fort Moore.
That's right.
As
Fort
of
Moore.
About a year ago.
Right.
But yeah, Fort Benning. So
that was my first duty station.
To my father-in-law, he was stationed there as well.
Okay.
And in the army there, and yeah, obviously one of the biggest army bases in the country.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you mentioned that you came over on an athletic scholarship. What sport were you involved in?
So I came over for tennis.
Okay.
I grew up at a small school.
I'm glad I didn't guess, because I would have gotten it wrong.
No, so I grew up at in a small town, attended a small school, and for the athletics, we all had to play multiple sports to make the teams. And so I grew up playing rugby, cricket, and tennis. And after high school, I had an opportunity to stay in South Africa and pursue rugby. Ended up coming over to the States for tennis. Played 4 years, and then didn't touch a tennis racket for 10 years after that. Just
my
got
gosh.
completely burnt out. Actually went back to playing rugby at Life University in Marietta, Georgia.
Okay.
A lot of foreigners in Atlanta, so we didn't have to go to school to play for them. They had a men's club there, so a bunch of Kiwis and Aussies and South Africans and Fijians and a whole bunch of us just getting together and playing some rugby there. So I was there for about 10 years playing rugby there, and now I'm too old for that.
Well, and if you want to see a good rugby game, I can tell you just drive up about 2 hours north to Jonesboro.
Yep.
ASU has one of the premier rugby programs in the
Absolutely.
nation.
So we actually played against them when I was at Life University.
Okay.
A lot of South Africans were actually, I don't know about now, but at the time, a lot of South Africans were at ASU playing rugby there.
Fantastic.
yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So let's do a quick. I don't know if I'm not going to count the questions, but let's do a quick 20 questions. You give me 1 or 2 word answers.
All right, I'll try. I'll do my best.
Hobby.
Hobby. Braaiing. Which is, braaiing is, that's got to be more than
you've
2
got to
words.
explain that one.
So that's basically a South African barbecue. So
Okay.
it's on a wood fire grill. It's more about the social time and social event, as opposed to the food. But yeah, we sit around the fire and chat, and when we're ready to eat, we put some meat on the fire. So
I love that.
Yeah,
okay, I'm going to have to read up on that one. Okay. Outdoor or indoor?
Outdoor.
Outdoor activity.
Hunting.
Hunting.
Yep.
Favorite animal? Favorite thing to hunt?
A kudu. So that would be, in South Africa, obviously, we've got all the plains game.
You're talking about
But the big kudu.
an
So
antelope.
one of the, not the biggest, but one of the bigger antelope in Africa.
Wow.
They
Fun
call
fact,
call it the grey ghost.
When I was in wood badge training for the Boy Scouts, my patrol was the kudu.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fun.
It is one of the most fun hunts, especially the walk and stalk aspect of it. I mean, whether you see something or not is irrelevant. It's just great being out there. So yeah, hunting for sure.
Well, so let me ask you. You said you're new to PA. You've been here 3 or 4 months now, trying to get used to the school, getting used to the feel. Obviously, you don't want to come in, just making sweeping changes or anything like that. You want to get to know and get your,
Absolutely.
Get your feet on the ground first and
Absolutely.
see exactly where can you affect some change. But do you have anything in mind that's like, okay, this is kind of going to be my pet project or something like that yet?
Honestly, so as you say, right, the first year at a new place, it really is about learning the people, learning the culture, getting to know just what makes PA tick. that's been a pretty easy discovery so far. It's the people, the PA, the community, from the parents to the faculty to the students. It really has just been a really easy community to get involved in. So that part's been easy for me. I've really enjoyed that. I love going to all the events. Getting to know the students. I miss being a little more involved in the students' lives, from a division head standpoint and from a teacher standpoint. As a head of school, I've got to be a little more intentional about getting out there.
Sure.
But honestly, we're in a really exciting time right now. We're in the middle of a strategic plan, and that's going to deliver some really good goals and objectives for us for the next 3 to 5 years, and then obviously, beyond that. So I'd say that's probably the biggest project that I'm excited about and looking forward to, and to see what comes out of that, whether that's facilities that are going to be upgraded or new facilities, or in the future sports complex, whatever it may be. I'm just excited to see what that project delivers and getting started on that. So that's an exciting time, yeah.
And you've already had several sessions where you invite some of the parents and parts of the PA community in.
I think, honestly, the biggest, to make sure that this thing is successful, we have to get as much buy-in, as much input. I want to hear from as many people as possible. I want as much inclusivity in viewpoints and in perspectives. And again, I don't know the area, I don't know the school, I don't know the needs as much as people that have been here. We've got multi-generational families, and that's the strength of PA. So yeah, I think the more we can get people to attend these informational sessions and giving input, the better. I want this process to be as inclusive as possible, for sure.
So you heard it here, folks. You watch your email. They come out, about once a week or so, and
absolutely,
and keep an eye out for those opportunities to be involved in.
And I know everyone's got some great ideas. I'd love those ideas to be shared in those sessions.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to ultimately make sure that PA is around long after I'm gone, and for our kids and our grandkids and their kids. That's the long-term goal, making sure that PA is stronger in the future than it is now.
Right. It was fun. Ours went to PA from 4 years old, I think it was. Yeah, 4 years old all the way through 12th grade, and so now he's off doing his college thing. So.
Fantastic. Where in college?
Right now he's back here.
Okay.
He's back here in Little Rock. So,
fantastic.
Yeah,
That's great. So it's so many. What I love about PA, one of the many things I love about PA, is the fact that we have so many of our students and families that are lifers, that stay here, they see the value in it. You look at the 22 seniors we have on the football team. I don't think there's any of them that joined us, after 9th grade. I mean, these are students that have generally been with us through kindergarten, and I love that. I mean, it's you buy into the PA culture, you buy into the school community, and that's the strength of a really good school.
Yeah, I actually did a questionnaire with the football team. I was looking to see if I still have it available to me. But I asked them, one of the questions that I asked them this year was, when did you start here? Mm-hmm. Because, we get that from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have, especially folks that want to point
absolutely.
and find little ways, chinks in the
armor.
About
it, yeah.
Yeah, they went, where do you get that guy from?
Yeah,
it's like, he came to PA in his 5-year-old season.
Correct. Correct. No, absolutely.
And I love to have that kind of information because it is interesting anyway. No matter what, and to see, it's like you said, it was like I think it was 74% of the team started here before middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So that I mean that's just fun.
And I think that's something that if you don't know PA, you don't know the community. That's probably a stat that would shock you.
Right.
Because you're right. You hear often about not just PA but schools in general, whether they recruit and whether they don't recruit. And that's the thing I love about PA is, we are homegrown and the kids grow up in our systems, whether that's football or fine arts or whatever it may be. And really they just invest back into the school. So I love that.
Right. Yeah, this was a fun one. 40% of the team started in pre-K.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, half the team.
That's
is
the biggest. The biggest chunk.
And honestly, I'd love to dive down into that data because I think the other half would have been no later than 9th grade.
Right.
If probably even middle school, to be honest with you.
Let's see. I was trying to see. We've had 9th grade was 5%.
Yep.
We had 2 that started in 10th grade.
Correct.
So
2 students that started in 10th grade, everyone else, 9th grade, and then the majority, obviously, 5-year-old.
Right.
That's great.
That's fun. Let me ask you: Do you see any future of us having a rugby team?
So I'd love to. I was joking with Coach Wyatt, who's obviously poured his heart and soul into this football team too, and I've got to keep him company on the sidelines now that he doesn't have a headset on.
Right.
I think every now and then he wants to run up and down and help on defense as well. So I'm trying to keep him contained. But I said, rugby would be the perfect spring sport, to add on, and we can do some rugby tackling and defensive drills here. So yeah, I'd love to.
Right.
I'd love to, but who knows?
So what do you do when you're not at school? You don't have a team, an athletic event to go to. What do you find yourself out doing?
Oh goodness, I don't know if there's any time beyond that. To be honest with you, Josh, at the moment, it's funny. My kids, they've grown up with me in education, and they just understand that's part of our lives is to basically live at school. But other than that, we spend a lot of time. Any of our free time would be at home as a family, sitting around a fire, or being around trying different restaurants in town. Obviously, as we've been here, I haven't had much time now. I've been here for 4 months, so it feels like we haven't really explored Little Rock yet because we just haven't had the time to. So,
sure.
I do watch a lot of rugby on TV and try and keep up with home teams. But other than that, I'm at PA. I'm all in. Whether I'm going to ELF tomorrow. I'll give a quick plug for that middle school musical.
Right.
If you're in town tomorrow, I think it's at 2 o'clock, and then again tomorrow evening is at 7, and then on Sunday at 2 p.m. And if you're in town and get some tickets and come watch these kids, they do fantastic work on stage.
They really do. I have loved going to see every single one of their productions, and it's just so much fun every time.
Absolutely. Clue was a couple weeks ago, and obviously the jazz performance we went to and the chorus performance, and the kids do fantastic work. So that's my free time.
Love it. Love it. All right, well, we're going to let you get back downstairs.
Absolutely. I've got to go keep Coach Wyatt, keep him company and behaving himself. Absolutely.
He will.
Absolutely.
Well, folks, stick around. We've got the second half of tonight's game coming up shortly. We're going to start 3 minutes on the clock for the team to warm up. The Bruins lead this one 26-0. We'll be right back with more Bruin football on PA Live.
And a loyal friend. He is kind, compassionate, and humble. Congratulations to our exemplary core value role model and student for the week, Jack Lowenthal.
Fans, it's time for the Caldwell Toyota Tip of the Week.
When choosing a car, be sure to prioritize safety features like airbags, anti-lock brakes, and electronic stability control. These features make a big difference in an accident, helping to protect you and your passengers. It's worth investing in a car that offers solid safety ratings.
This has been the Tip of the Week from Caldwell Toyota. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com.
Please join us in congratulating the Pulaski Academy Student Athlete of the Week, Lindsey Johnston. Lindsey is a member of the Lady Bruins basketball and soccer teams. Coach Yarbrough says that Lindsey has a great work ethic and is always striving to improve. I love her intensity and how hard she competes every day. Congratulations to Lindsey Johnston, the PA Student Athlete of the Week.
It's time for the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Tip of the Week.
When engaging in sports or exercise, make sure you use the correct techniques. Proper form not only improves your performance but also minimizes the risk of injury. If you're unsure about your technique, ask a coach or an athletic trainer for guidance.
This has been the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Tip of the Week. Scan the QR code or visit them online. At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com. Welcome back. Holt is here. I'm here. Bradley's on the field, or he's getting there. And, well, we're still knocking on some wood. So everything seems to be okay for the moment.
Yep. Yeah. Got some scores.
Score me, baby. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't. Can we get Bradley back?
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right. So
I'm on my way.
So 21-14, Bryant is leading in halftime over Conway. Cabot's leading North Little Rock 24-3. These are all halftime games. So we got Bentonville leading Bentonville West 35-6. Springdale is leading Fort Smith Northside 16-6. Do not have a score from Rogers and Rogers Heritage, and then Fayetteville is leading Springdale Harbor 46-7. So that will do it for our halftime show, as the Bruins will be kicking off to start the second half. O'Donnell's out there, set to receive, of course, Pete Greenwood. Oh, and O'Donnell says, I'm not kicking it to you. He kicks it to the other side and goes straight out of bounds, and that will be a PI roofing penalty to start off the second half.
So funny thing that you missed was he was telling me that he used to watch, our broadcast, and he actually thought we were saying it's a PI roofing penalty. Like that's the type of penalty it is.
Oh.
And he's like, that's not pass interference.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. No, I never thought about it like that way, but that could get very confusing.
Right.
So here's Caldwell in the shotgun. He's got twins on either side. I'm not sure who's next to him, but he's going to pass it anyways. And that is almost picked off. Almost. Who was that out there?
Heck of a job by Cam Caldwell cutting
Caldwell.
that one off.
Thank you.
That was intended for Tristan Watson. And Caldwell just stepped in at exactly the right time to break it up.
So
he might have caught it.
Almost.
He was close to catching that ball.
He was. He almost started off the second half like they ran through most of the first half with turnovers. Oh, here's a run up the middle. That's 27. That is Jackson Ward out there. He picks up a yard. So Bruin defense starting off the second half holding firm. Keller looking to the sidelines. Want to know what we can dial up, Coach? Bruins sending 4 men. 5th man late, and it's off the fingertips. Oh, my goodness. That was Nash. He wants that one back as well, but, I mean, he did an excellent job just to get his hands on that because that's a hard ball to knock down or much less intercept. And there's a large personnel change on the Warriors sideline, and looks like we might see our first punt of the night. That's Gabe Schroeder back there. Talked about him for a little bit in the first half. He's a jack of all trades. Receiver, safety, and now punter, although as deep in the hole as the Warriors are, I'd be wary of a fake. Nope, he is going to punt it, and it's a decent one. It goes out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. We'll see where the Bruins will start off with the ball. So Bruin defense keeping that big 0 on the board.
Goodness gracious, sorry.
That's okay.
There's a lot of
a lot going on.
There's a lot of people who have an opinion.
Oh.
A lot of people have an opinion, and you know what that is. That is what it is. Fun part about that is I couldn't care less.
All right.
So is your opinion that a hot dog is a sandwich or is not a sandwich?
It is a sandwich.
That is correct. That is a correct opinion.
Surrounded by bread, it's a sandwich.
1st and 10.
Taco's a hot dog.
This is true.
There's Katras. He picks up a first down. That's Hounds Lounge first down, mind you, with an extra 5 yards to go on top.
The Young family says, "Go Bruins." Getting rid of that.
Right, so
looks like Cobb in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers left, 3 to the right with an empty backfield. Now a man in motion. That's Katros. Has the snap. Little play it. Nope. I thought that was a handoff. It is not. He kept it. And Cobb picks up 3 yards on his own. It'll be 2nd and 7.
I'm not sure, and Bradley might be able to chime in here, but I don't know if that was a read or if that was just, if it was ever a point at which he'd give the ball to Cotros, or if he was just going to keep it the whole time.
I'm honestly not sure on that play either.
Cobb again in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. 1 to the right. He has Cotros on his right side. There's the snap. Handoff. Cinco tries to turn it upfield and loses a yard on the play.
That's our second nickname of the night. We had Bradley designated Big Adam, Big Paul. Yeah, you weren't here for that. So
no,
now we
I missed that
have
one.
Charlie Cinco Cotros.
Right.
I like it. I just hate that it's so late in the season.
Right. 2 receivers left, now 3 to the right. He has the snap. Cobb throws it, sails over the head of William Sabota.
I think William, he started to go up for it. He was like, wait, that ball's really high and really fast. Was there a receiver supposed to run a route behind me that it's intended for? Or he was thinking, I can't catch that and I don't want to tip it because that's like prime interception territory there with the ball that high going.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's not what you want to say in a play like that, but it was probably a smart play to not try to catch that ball.
Once again, Cobb has an empty set. 2 receivers stacked on the left, 3 wide on the right. There's the snap. Steps back. He has some time. Throws it to the right side, and he has no. That was intended for number 34, Walden Culpepper, but just a couple of yards out in front of him.
Well, big props to the offensive line there. The Warriors sent 6, like over half of their field just out there charging the quarterback. Not a single one of them was getting close to Cobb by the time he let go of that ball. Now, he still was good. It was a good move getting rid of it when he did, but they bought him the time.
Well, after that first half, though, you imagine the Warriors are going to try to bring as much pressure as they can to keep Cobb contained.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, they saw what he could do with his footwork early in the game.
Yeah.
So approaching the 9-minute mark in the third quarter, the Bruins lead 26-0, and here are the Warriors from their own 37-yard line. It's 2nd and 9.
There's Keller. He's going to look deep. He's under pressure again. He is going to get run down. No, he's going to throw it away. That is going to be intentional grounding. Referee says, here's some laundry on the field. That is going to be a really long 3rd down. My goodness. Who was that on the pressure?
I think it was 55, J.T. Phelan.
I believe so. I believe it was 55.
I was so busy watching the ball, I forgot to pay attention to. As the sideline was yelling, "Watch the ball! Watch the ball!" Okay?
Right. Okay.
That was
Yeah,
new.
that was a new one.
All right, so 3rd down and
A bunch.
wait, it should be 3rd down because that was intentional grounding.
It is 3rd down. It's right
Okay.
on the sticks, but not on the board.
Right. Throws. Pass is complete to Ryan Burkett. He runs it up, still forced out of bounds before he gets inside the Bruins' 40-yard line. So now it is 4th down and it looks like about 14 yards.
So this is a
Oh, right, a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down.
delicious 4th down.
Oh, and look at them turning a 4th down into a 1st down.
Goodness, that was 17 on the catch. Ryan Burkett again. 2
Goodness.
straight passes to him. And
That was just a well-run route on that play.
No
a well-run
kidding.
route.
He's forced out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So puts them inside the red zone with a 1st down. 8.5 minutes left in the 3rd. Warriors keeping it alive.
Bruins looking for another big stop here. They say, we'll do it again.
Keller in the shotgun. He has the snap. Immediately throws to the left side, complete to Burkett.
I'm glad they didn't figure out to throw it to him earlier in the game because
No kidding.
it's really working on this drive.
Picks up a gain of 7, so it'll be second and 3. Second and 3. Second and 3? Yeah.
Third yards.
The math isn't mathing.
Second and third, 2 outs. And a 1-0 pitch.
Hey, you're the one that said puck earlier.
It's a slam dunk.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh, and there it is. There's the slam dunk the Warriors were looking for. That's Tristan Watson with the reception. Touchdown, Little Rock Christian. Puts them on the board.
So, Bruins, unfortunately, that goose egg goes away, and as they say, nothing lasts forever in the cold November rain.
How long have you been holding on to that?
Honestly, it just came to me.
It is a bit chilly out there.
Yep.
And that rain was cold.
It is starting to sprinkle just a little bit if you look up at the lights. Watch for the Warriors to keep it on the ground probably here
Bradley,
for this 2-point conversion try.
When I look into your eyes.
That's enough.
You know.
Cut him off. Oh, and they convert it. Wow.
Yes, they do.
And I was wrong.
So, yeah, it was surprising play there, but so 26-8 with 7:55 left to play in the third quarter. Let's see if I can get some other statistics out there.
I'm curious what's going on with Conway tonight.
It was 21-14 at the half. Bryant was leading. Which, I mean, getting 21 points on that defense, that's an impressive feat in itself.
Right.
So coming in this game, Williams Boda leading the Bruins receiving team, if you will. 686 yards, 53 catches, 10 touchdowns.
I didn't realize this one coming into tonight's game. The matchup between Little Rock Christian and Pulaski Academy, PA leads the series 14-4. Oh. We just learned that one of the referees has to leave because he has to have stitches, apparently.
Oh, goodness.
Guess he took a hit somewhere in one of these plays.
They had called an official timeout right before that kickoff. This one rolls into the end zone. On that 2-point conversion play, there was a little bit of a collision in the middle of the end zone involving, I'm assuming, that same official. So.
Okay.
Well, we hope he's okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's not good.
They did have a crew of 6 tonight, so they're used to running a game with 5.
Yeah.
It's not unusual.
And still,
that sucks for him. I hate that.
So Bruins, their second possession of the half.
He's going to operate out of an empty backfield. He has 4 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. There's the snap to Cobb. He looks to the left side. Pass is out there. It is caught. That's Connor Coldren. Looks like a 7-yard, no, we'll call it an 8-yard gain. That'll be 2nd and 2. 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Bruins lead 26-8. Exact same formation for Cobb.
Warriors going to send 6 again, it looks like. Cobb says, I need a little more protection than this.
9 seconds on the play clock. 5. There's the snap. Rolls out the right side. He has a man running downfield. He's under pressure. Throws it to the left side. It's caught. He's got nobody anywhere around him. That's Will Manning. Takes it inside the 10.
He was just set up in his own zip code.
No, that's
over
not
there.
Will Manning. Excuse me. No, that's right. That is Will Manning.
6, number 6. He had his own zip code over there. I mean,
he did.
He was just.
Did you hear our crowd?
Yes.
That was funny.
They
all are like, oh my gosh, look, he's over there.
Well, you said it. You were like, he's got a man down there.
Right.
And then I was like, where? And, I mean, I didn't expect to see.
I thought he had a defender that I couldn't see behind him.
Oh, just blown coverage.
Well, here are the Bruins inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone. Cobb's going to keep it. He's across the 5, and he's in the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Bruins.
Number 2 for him tonight.
Wow.
Cobb, 627 yards rushing on the year coming into this game. 8 touchdowns. He just picked up 2 more, puts him at 10 total rushing touchdowns on the year.
Incredible. That's
Averaging
fun.
6.3 yards a carry. I believe that number is probably going to go up after tonight, maybe a little bit.
Well, and to do it on your home field on senior night, that's just fun.
Yep. Yeah, big answer there by the Bruins.
Here's O'Donnell to put one more up. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Bruins extend their lead with 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bruins lead 33-8.
So I'll be interested to see what they do on this onside kick here. As you know, if it is rain's coming back down again.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
it's kind of a fine, misty rain.
But it's slippery. Water's wet.
It is wet. Well, no.
No. Water makes things wet.
That's right. There we go.
Including this carpet down here.
And the top of your head.
It is starting to come down a little bit. It's been kind of off and on, a little bit of a fine mist. We'll see if it affects things. It probably won't affect things a ton, but I'll have updates as the situation develops. Speaking of situations developing, I saw the official was getting those stitches on the home sideline, getting all patched up here in front of the PA crowd. So.
Oh, in the medical tent over there, whatever that is?
He's like right at the 50 with, is it Todd that's the trainer?
Yeah.
Oh, I see him right there.
Yeah, he's right there with Todd. So.
Just
No,
got
the tent over here is the footage
Here he
fortress.
is, right here.
Okay.
The footage fortress. I like it. There's the kick. A nice big bounce. Oh, they weren't.
And the Bruins
The
recover
Bruins have it.
So
didn't
that
pass
ball-
the 10 yards.
That
No,
ball
it did not.
bounced. That ball bounced. I think right at the 50-yard line. I didn't get a great angle on the yard marker, but the ball bounced up, and Connor Cauldron hit it with his hand back onto the field.
Yeah, no, he explained it is a Bruins football. I think it's what he just explained.
Yep.
I thought it went across the 50. Maybe it didn't. But Cauldron made first contact with the ball as it bounced back up off the turf.
So,
but it looks like it's going to be Warrior. They're going to rule
it
it's
is.
Warrior ball.
Yeah.
Pete Greenwood jumped out of the way of the ball because he was expecting it to go out of bounds, and the Bruins, again, it was real close. It could have gone either way. I mean, that's a generous spot.
Yeah, they mark it on the Bruin 49. It bounced somewhere around midfield. I'm over here on the Bruin 20, so not a great angle on my vantage point, but I did see Cauldron's hand. As great coverage there by number 35, KJ Colin, on Watson.
Yep.
Yeah, from my angle, I actually thought it bounced off of another player, so that's why I was just keeping my mouth shut because I don't know what happened.
It bounced off the ground, and Cauldron hit it with his hand back down. So,
well, Bruin defense looking to make the ball not lie, if you will. Second down and 10.
Man in motion. There's the snap. It's a little worm burner, as they say. Oh, and he loses his footing. Wow.
That was Ronan.
That's going to be a 12-yard loss for the Warriors.
Phelan. They just, a little pincer movement, if you will. He got flushed out one side, and then Rutherford was right there waiting for him. And with that slick carpet down there, he had nowhere to go but down.
On our live fan feedback, Deke Gramsch, you know what he's going to say. Go Bruins. Love me some PA football. Watching from Ferndale with my smoking hot wife. Beat LRCA.
Well,
Keller looking. He throws it downfield, and he had a receiver down there, Tristan Watson, in double coverage, but he was able to just bat it away so that it didn't get picked off.
So Watson and Roten chatting a lot. I'm not sure if
they have a lot to say to each other.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
Probably comparing notes on their last chemistry test.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's friendly or I'm pretty sure it is because referees.
It was a
don't seem to
difficult
care.
test.
Yes,
it was. It was a difficult test.
Well, I've never heard of a friendly test anyway. So, so this is our.
I have an update after this Homer's kitchen table 4th down.
Right.
Thank you.
What a generous bounce on that punt for the
No
Warriors.
kidding, and it's going to go. Wow. He stopped it right there at the 1. Wow.
Yeah, if you're Little Rock Christian, that couldn't go any better.
No.
That was incredible.
That was good.
I have an injury update. The official who injured his hand, he's back out on the field. You'll notice his left hand is wrapped up, and he's out there and rolling, at least for the time being.
Can we get his name? I feel like he needs to get some
a little pat on the back.
Yeah, like a shout out or something.
I'm going to call him Lefty.
I don't know if we have their officials' names tonight. Sometimes they'll bring us a card.
Wouldn't it be righty though if the left hand isn't working?
You know what? That's just like your opinion.
All right. So this is the third time tonight the Bruins are going to be.
It's a moot point. It's like a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter.
And
Anyways,
I love Seinfeld too.
This
First
is
down.
the third time that the Bruins are taking the snap in their own end zone tonight.
He's well aware, Christina, that was Friends, not Seinfeld.
Oh my gosh!
And that's gonna be a delay of game on this.
That is a delay of game, and that's a PI roofing penalty flag.
How many inches are they going to move back?
Right. It'll be before the delay of game, Pulaski Academy calls timeout. Christina, I don't think we have the officials anymore, and I don't think we have the crowd mic. But that's okay.
So,
and for those who have opinions, we do have positions open all throughout PA Live. You can come help make it better.
So we've talked about the offense. Let's see if we can pull up some defensive statistics for you.
I want to say real quick hello to my brother Will Ingram. Good to hear from you. Go Bruins from Lonnie and DC. That's right. Mr. Ingram's getting ready to turn the big 5-0. We're not twins.
So Caden Nash actually leads the Bruins for total tackles of 79 this year.
Wow.
As well as solo tackles of 46.
So the Bruins snapping on their own 1-yard line.
There's the snap. Throwing it, and it's out of the end zone at least. That's one thing we can count on. I think that was complete to Mason Greathouse.
Yep.
And I think that puts them right around the 10-yard line, it looks like.
It does. It's
So
that first down is like.
Yeah, looks like second and 2.
Yep.
So now they can, now Brandon Cobb can breathe a little bit easier. An empty set, 4 receivers left, 1 to the right. Scrambling left and right and center is Javion Walker.
Javion Walker carries on play.
Did he pick it up? It looks
A gain of 3 on that play, and they're going to move the chains.
There we go.
There's the Hounds Lounge, first down. That is my favorite thing ever.
So.
Oh. There's the snap.
Again,
Another handoff. That's Gittins, isn't it? No, that's Javion Walker.
Yeah, I just realized Brandon Cobb has spent a lot of time in both end zones tonight.
Yeah, you're right. Both ends of the field he has.
He's been in their end zone, our end zone. It's 3 times taking the snap, 2 times in just traversing all sorts of places.
Cobb in the backfield in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. And he has Javion on his right side. There's the snap. Handoff to Walker. Still running. Turning it upfield now, and there is a flag on the play. There's 2 flags thrown.
So that was not Walker on that play. That was number 46, which I have down as Rashawn Mitchell.
Thank you. That is Rashawn Mitchell.
Excellent job blocking by Ardoin there, but I think they actually got him for a hold. Not sure. Yep, marching backwards.
He's fumbling with his mic pack, it looks like. There we go.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat, second down.
The foul
Whoa.
was right at the first down marker, so no, it looks like it was about midway, so it is going to be second and we'll call it 14, 15.
Rain is starting to come down a little more. It's still playable, but considerably more noticeable here as the Bruins have a second and long situation. And I'm not sure what this delay is right now. The clock has stopped.
Yeah, I'm not sure what either. I know that the white hat walked over and said, whoa, whoa,
Correction
whoa.
on the spot was half the distance to the goal.
They had
Gotcha.
2 different flags, and so they were trying to figure out where they were walking off the 10 yards from, I believe was the confusion.
All right, so he is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers left, 2 to the right this time. An empty set, has the snap. Looks to the right, looks to the left, under pressure. Runs out of the pocket, throws it away. Sabota.
Nope, that was
Nope.
Conine.
That was not 8, that was 18. Max Conine.
Conine.
Really missing my binoculars tonight.
Well, and the foggy windows aren't helping.
Right.
At the 10-yard line, 3rd and 12.
What?
I was trying to move the window, and then I realized the fan was supporting it. I don't want
Oh.
a fan to drop on a fan.
No, it's fine.
Oh, my gosh.
That would be funny.
Would it?
For a second, I guess. I'd probably catch it. It wouldn't land on anybody.
Atlantis Morissette might have something to say about it.
There's the snap to Cobb, looking to the left side. Has some time. He could have. Whoa, he's going to throw it down the right side. And he caught it.
Goodness.
It was bobbled back and forth between Mason Greathouse and Malachi Mumphrey. They kind of bobbled it back and forth, and finally Mason was able to bring it in before he went down on the turf. Oh, my goodness.
Are we allowed to have 2 Whataburger Whataplays?
If there were 2, that's got to be one of them.
Great house, great catch.
That's a double Whataburger.
Right? Great house, great catch. What a burger, what a play.
Just rolls off the tongue. I love it.
All right, we'll see that replay after this play. Cobb in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers right. He rolls out the right side. It looks like he's got this tucked away. He's going to keep it and just rolls out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Here's that replay from the previous play.
Is driven out of bounds by number 14, Tate Ferguson. At the 35-yard line, 2nd and 12.
Goodness. Just back and forth. Oh, I don't think I breathed for that entire play.
No. Well, and you said the Cobb looked like he had room to run. He was going to run, and then he launched it.
Yeah.
And
I thought he was keeping that one.
Yeah, I mean.
Rashawn Mitchell again with the carry. Forces his way up to gain at least 4 yards.
A note here on the third quarter offense for the Bruins. They're taking their sweet time, not really in any hurry to get the ball off with a 33-8 lead here with a minute and a half left in the third quarter. They're content to just let the clock roll as much as possible.
Well, that probably explains a little bit as well why they're not throwing the ball as much as they normally would.
Exactly. Well, that and the rain is starting to come down just a tad bit more.
Mitchell is a freshman. Right? He has to be. Yeah. So I was looking how many runs he's had tonight. Oh, goodness. We just about had a turnover there. Cobb jumped on the ball, recognized it was a problem,
It is recovered by Brandon Cobb.
and was able to recover it.
At the
But, yeah, no, Mitchell coming in hot.
4th and 8.
See if I can find him.
They're actually putting him lining up out wide. Right. Now Cobb's got trips to the right, twins to the left. And we have a delay of game, is that?
That play clock was down at 2.
Dead ball. False start.
Oh.
That's the offense. Remains 4th down.
Hey, they're not going to tell us who it was that moved. I didn't see anyone move, but I also heard a coach fuss, so I think they did. I am enjoying the signs down here. Cobb looking, he's deciding between Heisman Trophy or Ghostbusters symbol. 4th down and 13. The rain is really starting to pick up. Bruins in a passing situation. I mean, you don't really want to be in a passing situation. Cobb looking deep. He's got room to run. He's going to keep it. He's going to have to get really far. He is going to get really far.
Oh!
He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Oh, my goodness. And that rain is really coming down now.
Heck of a block there by Will Manning to clear the way for Cobb to get to the end zone.
I was wondering, yeah, I mean, it looked like he was going to be lucky to get that first down, and then something opened up, and I guess it was Will Manning.
It was whoever Will Manning pushed out of the way.
Well, another touchdown brought to you by Riley Hayes Roofing. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bruins lead 39-8. Let's see if Landon O'Donnell tacks another on.
Well, and the thing I really liked
there
was
is a whistle before the kick. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a PI roofing penalty, I believe.
Yes.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. Half the distance to the goal.
Up to their old tricks.
Well, you say that, but one thing that I've noticed this year is that even when they get those goal line stand penalty flags, they haven't really changed the play.
Yeah, they're still.
Yardage for the penalty has been declined.
Yeah.
But no, the thing I liked about that touchdown was afterwards, I look down, I see Errol, and I mean, he is just going wild.
Oh,
like,
I'll bet.
Just, fist pumping left and right.
Might need Eric to help with this camera over here because the wind is starting to shift, and so it's blowing this in.
So Bruins leading 40-8 with 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Let's go check the old.
Y'all bear with us as Cameron wrestles with the rain and the wind. He's trying to manhandle that camera. So
don't suffocate yourself.
Yeah, we need you to breathe, Cam.
Yep. So it is 28-14. Brian is leading Conway in the third quarter.
Help is on the way, Cam.
Benville's leading Benville West 42-6. No change in the score. Springdale, Fort Smith, Northside 16-6.
42-6. I knew that Bentonville was going to win that one, but that's a tough.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Fayetteville's crushing Springdale Harbor 53-7.
See, and those are the two. Again, those are the two teams that we could potentially play next week. It's either going to be Harbor or Bentonville West, and that is the reason why it was like it doesn't matter what happens. We're playing one of those two teams because they're both going to lose tonight.
When we played them, they were. Yes, they were. 100%.
Somebody might want to advise folks that they're sitting right in front of the crowd mic.
There's Watson, recovers the onside kick. It didn't have as much movement as you like to see, but he also did a good job just hopping out there and snagging it.
11 seconds left. Seems like this last minute has lasted forever.
It really has. It really has. Well, you got a big touchdown run. You had the fourth down penalty, the holding penalty, and then I'm sorry, the false start penalty. Oh, there's a quick slant pass to the left. I guess that wasn't a slant. It was just a short pass. That was Watson again.
At the 42-yard line. That will bring up second.
So that brings us to the end of the third quarter.
With
The Bruins lead this one 40-8, maintaining a 32-point lead. Just going to point out that if we get 3 more, that'd be nice. Nope, that's the beautiful part about pre-production. Boy, that's loud. Keep it with us right here, folks. What I'm doing is I'm looking through to see, just curious about the entries in the perfect prediction. Oh, wow. Cole, I'm not going to say your last name because I don't have your permission. I don't know who you are. But, Cole, if the game ended right now, man, Cole guessed 42-6.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, Sheena?
Very confident.
That's a really good guess.
Yep.
I think Sheena McDaniel might be on something there.
I think, who's it, 46-14, yeah, 63.
Mandy Bevins.
Oh, and we have action on the field. There's a deep pass.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a pass interference.
Yes, it is. You don't have to like it, but that it is.
Kate Kelly with the just a little early on the contact.
Against the defense, 15 yards from the previous spot. Result of the play is a first down.
$11:55 left in the game. Bruins maintaining a 32-point lead. And once they assess the penalty, they've placed the ball at the 27-yard line in Bruin territory. Keller sets up in the shotgun. He has one man on his right side, now a man in motion. Four receivers across the field. Passes, goes deep, and there's another flag. I didn't see contact that time.
There's 2 flags out there. I mean,
with 2 of them, and they're much closer than I am, so obviously I'm going to say, yeah, they can see it, but I'm just saying I didn't see it.
I think what happened was
pass interference against the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Result of the play is a first down.
Yeah, it's 15 yards, yeah. He pushed him out of bounds, and so it's one of those things where, yeah, it may not have been, but if he catches the ball, then they have to throw a flag on the offensive player saying you went out of bounds. But so, yeah, I mean, it's just not fun to see, but it's the right call.
That's why I didn't see it, because I wasn't watching him that early in the play.
Yeah, because it's –
Oh. Looks like we have – I'm not sure what we have. There's not a flag, but he did blow a whistle.
While they figure that out, got some more stats for you. KJ Colin. And here we go. Jake Fuller. And who is our third? We got 3 different Bruins that have 3 interceptions this year. Oh, we got a play too. There's a quick pass.
Pass is complete. That's Pete Greenwood.
Great job by Joshua Roten to
stop
Greenwood and push him back.
I'm having flashbacks of that one movie. They say, "Where are you taking him?" I was taking him to the bus, coach. He needs to go home.
Is that the? Oh, I know what movie you're talking about.
2 E's.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna think of it.
Oh,
batted it away. Nicely done.
So Hartford Lowe was the 3rd player. All 3 of those Bruin players have 3 interceptions on the year, leading the team. As far as sacks go, Jackson Redmond has 11 sacks on the year. Second is JT Phelan with 7. Adams and Rutherford both have 5.
Madam Corbin says, "Go Bruins." And the Grands in Nashville, Arkansas say, "Yay Mason." Looking to pass. Keller has a receiver and moves the ball forward to the 10-yard line. That'll be a 5-yard gain. So it'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Warriors.
Big Paul even has a punt block. Like he really does. He really is. Just
Yeah, he really is that big.
getting those hands on that ball. All right, so Bruin fans getting loud as the scoreboard requests they do.
Keller looks to pass, goes to the right side. Oh, and deflected off the fingertips. I think that was trying to see his number. There it is, 4. That was Man Pickens.
Speaking of 4, is that 3 or 4 turnover on downs? Turnovers on downs.
That's it.
I know it's at least 3. Bradley, do you know if have they had 4 or just 3 tonight?
I think it's been 4.
Okay. 4 turnovers on downs.
I feel like there's been 3 out here in the main part of the field, and then that one goal line stop
all the way
was
on the
huge.
end.
So Bruins, if they do find the end zone here, will also speed up the game. Oh, and there's a PI roofing penalty.
Another PI roofing penalty flag.
Dead ball, false start against the offense. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
So it says 1st and 15, but it should have been half the. Oh, no, I guess it was right at the 10-yard line, so it would have been half the distance.
It is half the distance.
I mean, oh, well, toss. That should have been a face mask call, no call, but that was 34 on the carry. Oh, that was Culpepper. And I guess really it was a pass because it was a forward pitch, like a pitch forward, so.
Ten minutes even on the clock. Cobb in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. Rolls out the right side. Throws it. Going way over everybody's head.
Cobb has got to be sick of throwing out of his own end zone.
Right.
At this point. I know his coaches are tired of seeing it.
Real quick from our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty Live fan feedback. Go Nash Mina fans love you. And go Mason Greathouse. Let's see. Bryant 35-14. 8:51 in the third.
Goodness.
Another fan says, so proud of number 10. Let's go Red Man.
Oh. And Cobb narrowly avoided a safety there. He shrugged off one defender. Unfortunately, the pass to follow was not accurate enough, so we're looking at 4th and 14 right at the 4-yard line. Bruin territory. Be interested to see what they do with this ball. Cobb's going to pass it, it looks like.
Now man in motion. Cobb has the snap.
Nope,
oh, he's going to boot it right out. Nice. Takes a good Bruin tumble. And, oh, wow. I was afraid it was going to go right out of bounds there at the 41, but that's where it just stopped rolling anyway. So
that was a heck of a punt.
50-yard punt.
A low kick by the quarterback.
A dangerous one. That got him into trouble last time.
It's a little rugby-style kick, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, I believe against Conway, he did that, and it went off the back of one of the linemen.
I've got a quick update here for you. Bryant now 42-14. 5 minutes left in the third. There's a reason why Bryant is number 1 in the Central Division.
Yep. There it is. So.
There's the snap. Keller looking, has a man downfield, and connects.
That was Watson on the catch again.
That was a heck of a catch by Watson. Can't really
do anything about it.
Yeah, you can't fault KJ Colin on that play. That was just a fantastic catch.
Yep.
Moves the chains, picks up a first down. They're going to hurry it up, throw it again. 17 with the catch. He's at the 10-yard line where he's brought down. That's Ryan Burkett once again. That puts them inside the red zone. Now they're knocking on the door. something feels like it's changed for the Warriors.
Oh,
They mark him down to the 8-yard line. Great job by Bryce Barnes to wrap him up there by the feet. Yeah, the Warriors have found a little bit of rhythm. Thankfully, the Bruins were able to pin them back instead of having them start on the 5-yard line, but now they're knocking on the door.
yeah.
There's the snap. Pass goes to the left. Oh, wow.
And it's caught.
And it's caught.
Intercepted.
It bounced off the helmet of number 22 of the Bruins, TJ Logan.
And then Rutherford came up with the pick.
I'm not sure if they hit off of Logan's helmet or his hands, but it seemed like he pushed it up on purpose to set up Rutherford or someone. To get that ball. What a play.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's what Rutherford's, third pick, I think, of the season?
That sounds right. Let me check. But, man, that
Yeah,
is
let's
just,
see the replay of that.
Whew. Oh.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Bruins.
No kidding.
After 2 quick plays to get deep in Bruin territory, being able to take the ball away from the Warriors is huge here with 8:57 left in regulation.
Oh, that was number 2 for Rutherford.
Boy, that just really disrupted that rhythm we were talking about.
Yeah.
There's the snap. Quick handoff, and he is met immediately, going nowhere.
And Bruin fans not happy about that.
So the good news is the Bruins have control of the ball and they have control of the clock. The bad news is you have to move the ball to keep control of both.
Is that?
And
that's how it works.
Step 1, get ball. Step 2, huh? Step 3,
go forward.
Touchdown.
Well,
what's that second step?
Cobb, quick shovel pass to the left side. Walker trying to turn it upfield, and that is Gabe Schroeder who says, no, you're not going up that way. That's my house down there.
So, Bradley, were you gonna clarify that second step is move ball forward?
It's all well and good to have the ball, but you've got to get those first downs to keep control and to keep milking the clock. As we said, starting in the third quarter, the Bruins just trying to eat away. They're going to get down to at least 12 on every play, it looks like.
Cobb from an empty set throws it to the right side. That's complete to Mason Greathouse. That's another Hounds Lounge first down.
So they're already on a better path than they were on the last series where they ended up on their own 5-yard line after a penalty or 2. That's a big first down to kind of get out of the schneid and be able to move the ball and move the chains.
The what?
The schneid?
Off the schneid? It's a baseball thing.
Ah.
You haven't heard that? Never mind.
Not to be confused with the Schwartz.
Just a bit outside.
The fact that you brought up the Schwartz while one of the bands is playing the Imperial March is incredible. Here's Kotros as we have a flag on the play.
Yep.
Kotros brought down just shy of the 30.
I'm going to have to change my tag out tonight for May the Schwartz be with you.
That's going to be a holding penalty. Oh, we got a
Joshua.
Holding on the offense.
What'd you say?
10 yards from the previous spot. Remains first down.
I was just going to say, and also with you.
Oh, my gosh. Next thing you know, y'all are going to say that this offense needs to go plaid.
Well, now the band is playing Hot to Go. So, do you think they're going to play Hot to Go? It's a Bruins football game.
So
there they go.
That was a request, right?
I love it.
Here's Cobb, deep pass. That's Cauldron with the catch. They pick up the lost yardage on the holding penalty back to the original first down marker. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
That's just crazy. He got exactly. He went to the marker.
Yeah,
that's where he stepped out of bounds.
They drew up the 10-yard play.
Right.
That's Jackson Carlson has been favoring. Is he off the field now? He's okay. He is. I'm glad to see that. He's been favoring his right leg quite a bit. So I was a little worried.
7 minutes left in the game. Bruins still lead 40-8. And Coach Lucas is upset about something.
Timeout. Pulaski Academy, It's the second charge timeout of the half.
Well, they let the play clock go all the way to 0. It's good to milk the clock and try to get this game over with, but you got to get rid of. You got to snap it.
Yeah.
So Bruins' second Henson Loop automotive timeout of the second half. Warriors have 3 left. Bruins have 1 left. 6:54 to go.
Let's take a look at our live fan feedback. I've skipped quite a few of those tonight. Walden's 90-year-old Pappy from Jonesboro is in the stands until the end. Well, that is awesome. Love to hear that. Another fan says, watching in Hawaii, go Mason Greathouse. Number 7 and the Bruins from Uncle Tim in Maui.
Aloha.
I did have a message from a friend of mine, says, watching live from Gregory, South Dakota, up here pheasant hunting with a group from Little Rock. That's Corey Davis, my neighbor and fellow firefighter.
There's Cobb rolling out to his left. He's looking. There's going to be another penalty. I think he might have been past the line. Was he past the line of scrimmage, or was it a holding?
I believe that's going to be not a hold, but a penalty here against the Bruins.
Yeah. I was trying to tell if Cobb. I think the flag went out before Cobb.
It did. Yeah.
Released the ball, but he wasn't sure where he was.
It was a personal foul back here, an illegal hit of some kind.
Oh,
that's worse.
Holding against the offense. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. You said we have fans from Hawaii.
That's right.
Listening in, watching in. Did you hear about the what passed in the election in Hawaii?
No.
They made a law that you can't like laugh loudly in public. It's only just aloha.
Oh, Bradley.
3rd down.
Oh, goodness. They finally got the call. That's the first time tonight, I believe. The offensive line has just done a tremendous job up to that point, and you can't win them all. Like, that's, like, just tremendous effort. Are you still shaking your head at that joke? Oh, my gosh. Don't encourage it.
I have aloha. Quick score update. Thanks to this friend. I need to know. I think this is Uncle Bubby, or no, this is Uncle Randy or somebody who is sending me these updates. It is Bryant now leads 49-14. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter down there. That's Bryant versus Conway, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That took a PA bounce to the 39-yard line. Cobb got that one a little higher in the air. Didn't go as far as the last one, but
Warriors will take over there.
Cobb had a little more room to work with since he wasn't on his own 5-yard line to snap the ball.
That's fair. So it is a 4-possession game. I had to do some math there with 6 minutes left to go. Keller in the shotgun. He's got trips to his left. He throws it to his left. It is off the fingertips of his intended target. That was Jackson Ward.
So there is someone throwing hamburgers to the cheerleaders from the top of the student section.
Like actual hamburgers?
Yeah, they are.
Something wrapped up in foil. Hamburgers, hot dogs, something.
Oh, I hope it's not hot chocolate.
I thought it was.
No, it's solid. It's not liquid.
It's supposed to be the other way around, though, like the hot dog gun.
Yeah. We used to have one of those around here. They would shoot T-shirts out, yeah.
Nice. And
oh!
There it is.
There it goes.
Big sack there.
Jake Fuller on the effort. That's big. Anything you can do to disrupt the rhythm that they had on that last series.
Keller shaking up.
It's a huge loss. About a 3rd and a mile here.
3rd and 24. Literally a quarter of the field to go. My goodness.
3rd and 24. Keller rolls out the left side, passes it. Oh!
That's an offensive pass interference. That is going to be on Tristan Watson. He just brought down. Wait, are they going to say that's on the Bruins?
Well, I'm not sure. Let's find out.
KJ Colin almost came down with that ball.
Yeah,
Pass interference against the defense.
Are you
15 yards from the previous spot, remains 3rd down.
I mean, the good news is it's still 3rd and 9. But still, that's. Ugh.
I'm speechless. All right, so
Well,
3rd and 9.
Yeah.
Warriors catch a huge break there. Oh, and that is a catch.
Yes, it is. That's
And a first
Pete Greenwood
down.
once again with another catch, picking up a first down. I was leaning out trying to hear what the crowd was chanting. just
Yeah.
then.
So they were saying, we want Barrett.
Barrett. I'm not sure what that is in reference to.
Here's Fuller looking for another sack. Flushes him out of the pocket.
Oh!
So that's tipped by Kelly. Did he tip it or?
I don't think he tipped it.
No.
Caleb Kelly jumped up trying to catch it, but I don't think he actually touched it at all.
No, he didn't make contact with that ball, but it was good coverage.
Yeah.
He
Kelly
had a better
says-
chance on it than the receiver did.
Yes, he did.
Kelly
2nd and 10.
pulls himself out. Says, I need a breather. He took a hard tumble, so.
Coach Madison Taylor's parents watching, they're watching and listening from Nashville, Tennessee, saying, "Go Bruins."
Here's Keller in the shotgun. Got trips to the near side. Single receiver on the far side, but he's coming to join to make it a quad near us. And there's a flag on the field.
Oh,
and a huge
wow.
hit.
What a hit.
Goodness gracious. That was Colin who crushed Pete. He held on to the ball. It was a good catch. We'll see what the Whitehead says.
I think this one's coming back.
Illegal formation, maybe? They didn't stop it. What's he doing?
They're moving it forward.
Offsides.
There was no penalty on the play.
Oh.
So there was a penalty on the mic.
So 4 minutes, 46 seconds left in the game.
So that's no, hold on. That was a first down, too. So Bruin defense determined to hold strong. I mean, the one touchdown that the Warriors were able to get, that was not an easy one.
Keller has the snap, passes to the right side. It's complete to Pickens.
Shoestring tackle.
Shoestring tackle immediately by Hartford Lowe.
Great job by Lowe on that tackle. The rain, well, it was starting to come down. Now it cleared up. We're in pop-up territory, it looks like.
No kidding. Again, quick snap. Rolls out to the left side this time. Going deep. Going very deep.
Good
And
coverage.
that
No
was
flags on the field.
Intended for Pete Greenwood. I think that was Camp Caldwell on the pass coverage.
Looked like it.
It is just crazy to see how big he has got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caldwell's had a good game tonight. He's been effective.
He has. So we got to.
I know I sound ancient when I'm like, I remember when he was only this tall, you know.
So we have a Henson Loop
There
automotive
is no
timeout.
timeout on the field.
Oh, no.
There
There
is
is
no
no
timeout.
timeout. Please stop the clock. Reset to 4:08.
.408 on the clock. I think both teams were under the impression somebody called timeout.
That was bizarre, and the
Yeah.
clock matches the score.
It does.
Is that a jinx on the
And
scoreboard?
there is a PI roofing penalty flag on the field.
Dead ball. False start against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Just all over the place right now. 3rd and 9 now.
What are they saying now?
They are requesting that the ignition in the vehicles that the other team took be engaged.
Start the buses.
That is correct.
Oh.
That's it.
That's a thing.
I mean, it's a little cold. It'd be nice to get the heater on.
Sure.
At least they aren't dangling the keys on them.
Honestly, I'm thinking I might start my car from here.
What's that? Oh, there's a good catch. Good concentration. Good tackle.
No kidding on both sides. That was number 4, Man Pickens. And who was that?
That was Caleb Kelly on the wrap-up.
Thank you.
So what's that license plate number, Josh?
Yeah, right. Yeah. It'll stay locked. Thank you very much.
Oh, we got a bunched up package here for Keller. Interesting. Haven't seen this formation tonight. Here come the Bruins. There goes the ball in and out of the hands of Pete.
He wants that one back because that could be the last time they touch that ball on the offensive side tonight.
Yep. That was a big stop on Homer's kitchen table, 4th down.
It's a big stop, a big stand, and now Bruin ball with 3.5 to play.
5 turnovers on downs for the Bruins.
We've got some live fan feedback from some of our fans. One of them says, "Go William Sabota" from your favorite cousin in Austin. And don't miss the PA Middle School performance of Elf Jr. the Musical, starting at Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2 in the Connor Performing Arts Center. This is directed by upper school drama students. Tickets are $5 and available at the door. Got this awesome little flyer that they added to the text message there, so thank you who sent that to me.
I have an update on the sideline.
Dead ball.
Okay.
False start against the offense. 5-yard penalty.
I will be going to that show.
I'll be there.
As it will be starring my very own daughter.
Yep, that's
Avery
why we'll
Short.
be there. Yep.
Yep.
Got to see Avery the star.
Yes. She is going to be a Macy's Thanksgiving or Macy's employee. Oh, a little trick play here. Cobb just decides he's going to keep it and slide.
Little reverse. Yeah.
And then I think, she's going to be an elf too.
Okay.
So, yep, keep your eyes out for her. 3:11 and counting to play in this game. Bruins. Yeah, I mean, that was just a smart play all around by Cobb. Don't want to throw it and risk an interception. Don't want to throw it and risk an incomplete pass that stops the clock.
Is she an elf that was raised by humans? Is that?
She is not that elf.
She's just an elf raised by elves.
An elf, yes. Oh. Is
So
that Culpepper?
Yep. Walden with the ball.
Quick update from the sidelines. They were throwing hot dogs. They were hot dogs that were being given to the cheerleaders and other members of the student section. More as the situation develops.
Okay. Thank you, Bradley.
It is raining dogs. What about cats?
It is coming down in Little Rock. Oh, how funny.
Oh, my gosh. All right, Cobb, what are we going to do here?
Normally, this is the kind of shenanigans that happens in the third quarter, but I guess it was just so busy and you know.
Just, what, are you talking about the hot dog shenanigans or the?
Yeah, just the shenanigans in general.
Oh. Let's see. I don't think they want to throw the hot dogs in the rain. You can't catch them as well.
Well, and these are left out. These are like they're trying to close up the concession stand, so it makes sense.
Okay, so who is the man in the yellow jacket over here? Where is
that? So that is Curious George's caretaker.
No.
Wait, what are you talking about?
That's one of our maintenance workers.
Oh, okay.
One of the maintenance crew. Oh, you're crazy.
I'm so glad you picked up on that.
Somebody asked if we would introduce the three of us again. So I'm Joshua Carroll.
I'm Holt Short.
I'm Bradley on the field.
It's Bradley Field on the field.
There's Walker. Good blocks. And, are you going to reaching for it? Yep. Did he throw it?
Oh, okay. So here's a little feedback. I love this. Thank you so much for sending this in. So earlier when the crowd was chanting for Barrett, they were chanting for Barrett Marabi, who used to go to PA and transferred to Little Rock Christian, and our fans wanted to see him play.
Oh, okay.
That's what that was about.
That's fair.
Thank you so much. Thanks for telling us that.
That clears it up.
Yeah, he was the only Barrett I saw on the Little Rock Christian roster, number 14, junior.
Gotcha. So there's a knee. Bruins take a knee. A little bit of an emotional moment here into the regular season for the seniors.
Well, and one last feedback that we have says, "Go Bruins and go to Elf Jr." That's from Avery Short. P.S. I'm not the lead.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yet.
That's right.
All right, so
Bruins waiting and going to take a knee at 6 seconds left, and now there's 45 seconds on the game clock, so they'll have to do it one more time to end this one.
Coach is saying, just take another knee. Don't do anything else.
So the Bruins will walk away with a 40-8 victory. I'm going to wait before I hit save.
Got to say, might be one of the most impressive defensive performances I've seen
Right.
from the Bruins.
All right, let me log in because apparently it kicked me out. I'm curious to see who got this one. It was
Oh, yeah. I think it was.
40-8. Let's see. Our winner tonight, Cole Cavanis. Cole, you win. Just looking to see what his we looked at his score earlier,
Yep,
and it was pretty close.
It was the same score.
42-6.
Yeah, because it's been 40-8 pretty much most of the fourth quarter.
That's
so
right.
Go get yourself some delicious food.
Well, congratulations, Cole, and I'll reach out to you. I've got your email address here, and we'll connect, and I'll get that over to you. So congratulations on that one. So we'll be able to put it out later tonight or maybe this weekend and tell you who it is that the Bruins will be hosting next week. But we will be at home at least next week, which it may be, could be, probably will be the last home game of the season no matter what. So in any case, thanks for joining us. Our final, go ahead.
I'm going to try to get Coach Lucas here in a moment.
Please do. That'd be awesome. I'll keep us here. We can.
Actually, I haven't spoken to him all year.
Yeah.
Haven't had the chance to.
So let's see here. They are going to be playing. It looks like Harbor.
Harbor.
Yeah, Harbor.
Okay.
Because it was between
Harbor and Bentonville West.
And Harbor is 2-4.
Yeah.
And they're going to be 2-5, and Bentonville West is going to finish. Well, no, that's in the conference. It's based on
conference unless they're the tie.
Okay. So
and if they're tied, then they'll use the overall.
Okay, so there you go. So it is going to be Harbor here next week at Rector Field at Joby Hatcher Stadium.
Bradley, he's out there. Oh, yeah, he's right there.
I've got him. I'm just waiting to make sure he's ready.
All right.
I got 2 questions for him.
So it looks like it'll be Harbor. All right, let's go down to the field with Bradley and Coach Lucas.
Ready. All right, I'm down here with Coach Anthony Lucas. Coach, congratulations. Decisive win against a crosstown rival on senior night. A great group of seniors on this team. What have they meant to your program, especially here in this 2024 season?
So proud of those seniors, man. I mean, you know, we don't play to beat Little Rock Christian. Our goal is to win a state championship. But I promise you, we did have this game. I mean, we knew it was on the calendar. After last year's getting our butt kicked over there the way we did, yeah, we knew all about that. And our kids, they were hungry, and I'm just so excited for our seniors, man, that we were able to get it done. What an awesome time, and I want to give all the glory to God. To God. Man, these seniors deserve it. We've been through so much, man, with this senior class. I'm trying to get the discipline thing right, but, man, tonight they came out and played hard. I just wish we would have finished better, man, on offense. But, oh, well, we'll take a win, and now on to the playoffs.
Defense played really well tonight as well, so you have that much to hang your hat on.
Man, big starts by our defense on the goal line right there. You know, Coach Taylor and our defensive guys, man, our staff did an outstanding job. And, again, we were ready for this football game. There was no way I was going to let these seniors get out of here with a loss on their last night against Little Rock Christian. That wasn't going to happen.
So the win tonight puts you in the 3rd spot in the conference. Home playoff game next week. What is the focus going to be going into that game? I believe we're playing Harbor. Is that correct, guys?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Looks like we're playing Harbor next week. What's the focus going into week 1 of the playoffs?
Well, we're going to watch film. We're going to enjoy this one for a day and a half and get ready for Harbor on Sunday. Actually, we'll probably start tomorrow. You know, our coaches will. But, I mean, our goal is to win a state championship. So nothing changes. It's going to be nothing different but just to prepare and get ready for Harbor because, I mean, from here on out is win or go home. So now we're in the 3rd phase of our season. So you win or go home. And our kids are used to playing in the playoffs, and we want to keep this thing going as long as we can for this senior class.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Guys, go Bruins. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach Anthony Lucas.
Thank you, Bradley.
So one thing I learned, I think it was last week, no, 2 weeks ago, you can actually hear Coach Lucas calling in to the 103.7.
Oh, yeah.
He calls in and checks. So if you want to hear a little more from Coach Lucas, I think he'll kind of talk a little bit more about the players and stuff like that. You can listen on the radio.
Cool.
Give it about 30, 45 minutes or so. But
yeah,
it's a neat little tidbit.
I did not realize he did that.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And you can tell. You say he talks about his players on there. I mean, you can just tell in that last little exchange. He loves his guys. He loves these seniors. This is a really good group of seniors. Thankfully, had a great win here to finish off their senior regular season, and hopefully they can bring home some hardware to top it off.
Yep. Well, thank you, Bradley.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, and Holt, of course, as always, great to be with you. And so we'll walk away from this one, and we'll be right back here to bring you next week's game. We've got a 40-8 win as the Bruins take it away from Little Rock Christian this year. And like I said, we'll be back here next week. So stick around.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock next Friday night. Thanks again for watching. Good luck, good night, and 73. May the Schwartz be with you.